Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now a bit of a spur of the moment live stream, but the semi-finals for the Summoner Showdown is just about to begin. Literally, I think in about 10 seconds time. So yeah, I thought we'd do a live stream and watch it, because there are some really sick players, man. Again, the qualifiers were earlier this summer, and I haven't seen a lot of the players that are actually finalists in them or heard of them. So I'm very curious to see you know, what happens today, and yeah, how it's going to go down, man. I think it's going to be a very fun stream to watch. So, oh, we still got to wait 2 minutes, man. Oh, baited, boys. Baited by the YouTube premiere feature, but we'll get there soon. I don't know if it's live or pre-recorded. I assume with COVID, it's probably pre-recorded and made into a bit of a snazzy show. But we're getting there soon, man. But what is up, chat? Hopefully you're all doing well this evening. Dude, I've had the busiest day, boys. I've done like 14 videos in the last, what is it, 48 hours, man? I've been grinding like crazy on the second channel. But don't you worry, guys. There's a lot of stuff coming, man. December is going to be a busy month for Marvel Contest of Champions. We've got Act 7 incoming, man. So I'm tremendously excited for that. But yeah, what's up? Hopefully you're all doing well. Mad love to Blizzard, England Gaming, Jayton, Will, TJ, Trampo, your boy, Obi Don, Unio, Ratoni. Yo, what's up, dude? Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna provide additional. How is the music volume in contrast to my volume? Can you hear it all right? Because we want it to. I want me to be like a little bit louder, but I obviously don't want this to be too loud either. So let me know. We can use this as a bit of a testing ground, but I don't know how much it's going to boom once it all pops up. Oh yeah, so it's all pre-recorded. Okay, that's good to know. That means like live stuff. It's all sorts of delays, you know. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong live. Yo, what's up, Steez? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, bro, tomorrow, man. Immortal Abomination, Cavalier Crystals. Let's go, bro. Fingers crossed we can have a little bit of luck, but thank you very much for the super chat. We're not going to put up a blubbery swell just on today's stream, just because we're overlaying, but I really do appreciate the donation, man. Perfect level. Okay, cool. Right, as long as it's good. Let me know if it needs to go up or down at any point. And if I feel like it's too quiet, we can pump it up a little bit. But let's go. Summoner Showdown semi-finals. The Americas. I feel like a lot of this is like such old footage, man.
Welcome back for more Summoner Showdown, where
Trying to turn Dave up a bit.
skills for the world to see, bringing in the best champions from around the world to see who the top summoner is in Marvel Contest of Champions. 35 countries and 3 weeks of qualifier
Let me know if it
rounds,
needs to go up
and here
or
we
down.
are in the semifinals with 8 of our most skilled players. They've earned their
Very
spot by
handsome
defeating
man
the
there.
qualifier bosses. For week 1, we had Silver Surfer. Week 2, we had Captain Marvel. And week 3, Iron Man Infinity War. Today, we find out who advances to the finals from the Americas region. This is Summoner Showdown semifinals.
I think we turn it up a bit. Yeah, let's turn it up a little bit more.
Yo, this is Dorky Diggity Dave, and this
Bit more?
is the Summoner
Okay,
Showdown
I've turned it up. Let me know
semifinals,
how it
where
is
you can
now.
find out who the top summoner is in Marvel Contest of Champions. Over the next few weeks, Kabam John, myself, Josh Saleh, and Ryan Panagos from Marvel will be giving you full coverage of the semifinals and finals in this amazing tournament. I know. What does the
Dave
winner
looking
get?
fresh,
Well, I'm glad
boys.
that you asked. The winner gets to take home an Isosphere trophy and the ultimate bragging rights. Now this year, we're changing the game a little bit on
Little
how
bit more?
the players are competing against each other. Let's check it out. This year, the 3
I can
semifinalists
actually
go
boost this up
head-to-head
as
in
well.
a brand new format
Oh,
based
that's
on
good.
Alliance War, featuring a drafting
I think
phase.
that's probably where we want it.
In this phase, the players will take turns choosing their defensive tactics between Flow, Protect, and Stubborn. Once a tactic is chosen, it won't be available for that player for the rest of the series. Keep in mind that player 1 and player 2 can choose the same tactic on different rounds, as the choice is independent to the player. Once tactics have been chosen, we move on to the picks and bans phase. Each player alternates banning a champion from the pool. They'll have to choose wisely, as you can only ban 3 times. Also,
Okay.
unlike tactics, the champion pool is shared, so champions chosen as bans, attackers, and defenders this round will not be available in following rounds. From
Sick
there,
boys. Sorry, I'm just
one
trying to take
player
all
will
this in.
choose an attacker first, and then the opponent will counter with a defender based on the remaining champions in the pool. Then we repeat the process with the second player. Now, player 1 and player 2 will run a best of 3 rounds competition to decide the winner.
Okay,
and
that seems
each player will
interesting.
have a chance to play against the other 2, and the best performance will be chosen from their series. So, player 1 versus player 2 versus player 3, and player 3 versus player 1. It's all very balanced, as all things should be. Now, in deciding the winner, we'll rank the players based on number of series won. There you have it. Now, let's
It sounds
bring out
really
our
interesting
players.
on paper. I'm curious to see how it turns
Introducing
out
first,
to be.
from Texas, USA, he advanced from week 1 of the qualifier round, beating Silver
got Happy
Surfer.
McMuffins
It's Happy McMuffins.
I'm Happy McMuffins. I'm representing the Americas.
And our next
It's
player
just the
from
monotone.
Sacramento,
I'm Happy
California, he
McMuffins.
advanced from
Didn't
week
sound.
2 of the qualifier round, beating Captain Marvel. It's Husky Nash.
I am Husky Nash. I'm representing the Americas region, and I'm fighting out of Sacramento, California.
Let's
And
go,
last
bro.
but not least, from Tucson, Arizona, he advanced from week 3 of the qualifying round, beating Iron Man Infinity War. It's Ace Fusion 96.
Who's gonna win, guys?
I
So
am
we've got
Ace
Happy
Fusion 96,
McMuffins,
representing
Ace
the Americas,
Fusion.
fighting from Tucson, Arizona.
First, we'll kick off Series 1 with Happy McMuffins versus Husky Nash, where Happy McMuffins will
I
start
kind
off
of want
the
Happy
round with his
McMuffins
choice
to
of
win, just
tactics.
because I want to hear that name in the final.
This is big stuff. I'm super curious to see which way they go on this.
Yeah, for real. It's always kind of curious to see like what kind of a player they are, whether they want to pick first or they want to fight first.
Yeah,
And he chose to pick first.
interesting choice. Interesting choice. I almost like the fight
Happy
first. I think the
McMuffin
first
is a
one's gonna be the
serious-looking
hardest fight
player.
out of all of
He,
them.
he doesn't look like a Happy
I
McMuffins
think
to me,
just
man.
kind of based on how Husky kind of
But it's a cool name, man.
kind
I
of
like
projects. You know, he
Guys,
wants to
who's
see
your
how the other
favorite?
person does first. He doesn't want to be that guy.
I will also go with Stubborn.
He's stubborn. Both of them starting stubborn here.
it. Yeah, Stubborn's the most annoying, man.
Strong picks.
Stubborn's
Strong picks
such a
around.
pain.
That's the current meta. That's
Yeah.
what we're seeing in the top tier.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's-
ban Killmonger.
Oh, Killmonger first. That's interesting.
Killmonger.
I thought Korg
Yeah.
would have been the obvious choice there. Let's see if
Or
Husky.
Doom. Doom's another one too.
It's not for
Doom's
defense.
pretty rough.
Killmonger, though,
yeah, makes
Killmonger's
dude-
been rising in the ranks. I've been
Killmonger's
seeing
so
it a
annoying
lot
on the
lately.
stubborn
A lot
mode.
of people picking that guy up on defense again.
I had to fight Killmonger on Stunner Reflection
nice.
the other
He's
day.
got
and it
you.
was the worst.
Ooh, he's going with the
Oh,
Korg.
there's the
You
Korg.
called it.
That's what I
You
thought.
called it.
That's what I thought.
Oh, yep.
Makes
That's,
sense
hey,
for
it's a
Korg,
good
though.
pick.
Korg's
It's
really,
a perfect
really
ban.
annoying
I
with
don't
that
wanna
node
fight
as
that
well,
guy.
man.
No, nobody wants to fight that
Oh,
yeah.
I am. My face is in the way of Happy
I'm gonna
McMuffins there.
go with.
I don't know if it's going to be too much of a problem,
Vision
actually.
Arcus.
Arcus,
guy.
yeah.
Vision Arcus.
Banning Vision
okay.
Arcus.
Okay.
That's another good one. I fully expect Doom to be out of the pool by the first round, so banning that
Stoiking,
Arcus is going to be
calculating
really
like
good there.
poppy seed
That's probably what's
muffins.
coming up
Also,
next.
thank you very much, Tony, for the super
Yeah.
chat. Apologies, I'm super
So
late
we
on
got
getting
from
back to
Happy
you, dude.
All right,
If I
he's
buy the
there,
cash
man.
deals as Cav, then love up the
Abomination.
Thronebreaker. Will I be able to buy all the cash deals again?
Abomination.
You should.
Well, I'm surprised to see this one come
Do you
out.
mean
It's
the,
definitely one of
what
those
was
trap
it?
picks you can kind of just throw
Yeah,
in.
the cash deals, man. Like the ones on
That
the
must be
unit
something that we're
bundles.
seeing in
You
high-end
should be able
Alliance
to.
Wars.
I think that's what
because we don't.
Cabal
I
Mike
don't
said
see
on the
that
forums
much
yesterday,
talked about.
but you can't 100%
I think
confirm it.
what that is the
Yeah,
difference
it
here is
should
you get to
work,
pick the
dude.
attacker first,
It always
right?
has
So if you
with,
pick somebody
the
that's
last
not
couple of
poisoning
years.
you, let's say you throw like Nick Fury
Oh,
in
yeah,
there, and you
David,
throw that
hopefully you do
A-bomb
well
on
this
as the
season, man.
defender, that's game over. Right?
Very nice. Yes, absolutely.
He's a good
I'm gonna
trap.
ban Nick Fury.
Speaking of Nick Fury, there he is.
Speaking of which,
That's a good ban. A lot
Hmm.
of power picks. A lot of pretty much everybody here outside of A-bomb I would consider a tier 1 character, but I think Abomination is one
Whoa,
of those
Clown
like,
John hate on
niche
Abomination,
picks that's
bro? You
really
ain't seen
good
that
for
red.
this game mode.
I guess on defense, man, he really isn't that bad to
I
deal
think
with.
your Doom call is coming right
yeah,
here.
I get where
Unless
he's
they're
coming
trying
from.
to use Doom on offense, so they're both probably
Abomination
saving,
Battle
Yeah.
was definitely an
saving
interesting
themselves
choice.
for it.
Could you bait somebody if they pick Doom as an attacker? Who would you put as the defender there? Terex would be a really good counter to Doom if you catch him.
I'm gonna ban the champion.
First round done, champion. Generically
Interesting.
tough defender to deal with, especially on those boss nodes.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a good pick there. It's a good pick there.
So do they have like a little Alliance War map?
All
I'm
right, now
curious
we're
to
on,
kind of
we're
get
on
the
attacker
visual
phase,
on it.
and
See how
go
this
Void.
works.
Void's good pick there for
Void.
Stubborn. Void, probably one of the best Stubborn attackers. He does fall into that Stubborn tag. He's got the hashtag defensive,
is that
so
the
he's going to
one,
make dealing with that
Husky
boss
is
node, the
picked,
stun
or Happy
immune,
is picked?
way
Wolverine,
easier.
Weapon X.
Nice.
Wolverine Weapon X. Oh,
That's
that's,
a
a
good
good
matchup,
pick. That's
dude.
a good pick.
Oh, wow. That's a nice counter, too. It's
That's
very,
perfect.
very unpredictable.
Man's laughing.
That's a really good pick. Like, can't affect his regen rate at all. So Void's Petrify is not going to do anything.
Oh, actually, no,
It's
I'm
gonna
in
be a
sync.
really
Yeah,
long
John's
fight.
right.
He's not going to have any way to steal with the Unstoppable or the Unblockable. Really good pick by Husky there.
Yeah, Husky Nash is showing his mastery over his knowledge of the game.
Damn, I
and
know
he came up with
nothing.
that really quick. Didn't take him
Well,
but,
now I've learned
yeah.
something else,
seconds.
guys. I'm sorry that I'm a bit of an idiot. It's been a long day,
This
boys.
guy is a master.
Also, I
of
haven't
the
seen the
craft.
Wolverine Weapon X on
See
Alliance
the,
War
the
defense
big brain coming into
myself
play
yet.
here.
Yeah,
This guy
we,
knows his stuff.
we like big
Fancy
brains,
not a
man.
filthy casual.
You love to see it.
All right, Husky Nash now has the attacker. That's 2 in a row. He's really,
Yeah.
really thinking about that. Do you think he's going with Doom here, or do you think he's going to save Doom for following rounds?
I feel like Doom
I feel
is
like to make this a bit more entertaining.
I don't know. I don't know how good
I'm not
he
too
is
sure if
actually
they
on
kind of
dealing
need
with
to,
the
like,
boss node,
condense
because
this
he does
section.
have stun immune against the defender here. So I don't know if you really want to pick Doom into that. So I feel like you want something super generic. Even somebody
Like,
akin
just
to,
have a
like,
little
Captain
recap of,
America and
like,
Infinity
they
War.
banned these
Maybe he
champions,
won't be
they
the
picked
best
these
in terms
ones.
of
I don't
damage,
think we
but
need
there's
to,
not
like,
a lot of
look
stuff
at
you can do
them
to shut that guy off.
considering who to ban. You know, I think that it
I'm
can be
gonna go
fast tracked,
with
especially
Dragon
considering
Man.
it's not live. I
Dragon
think.
Man as the attacker.
Ooh, I like Dragon Man
as the
Interesting.
attacker.
You know what? That's actually a really good pick. If he gets to that special 3, he's going to get so much guaranteed damage, and he's going to have so much uptime on just
100%.
being able to attack him.
And if
That's
he has
what
a
you really
mastery,
care about
Interesting.
this.
if he has a
Who's he
mastery
gonna pick as the
of
defender
being
there?
very aggressive and he pushes that opponent over to the wall, he's going to have that
Who
in the
would I
bag. It
pick?
looks like.
He's really
so,
annoying.
Happy
Yeah.
McMuffins is going to have to come up with a
Science
great defender to get
champion.
around that.
I'm gonna go with Modok.
MODOK.
Oh,
That's a good pick.
I actually
Hold on.
found Dragon Man really good
Yeah,
against
it's going to be
MODOK
hard
when I
for
was
him to get
doing
that
my,
heavy attack
testing.
in to get the unblockable.
Because Dragon Man has the unblockable.
It's going to be pretty much just a race to that special 3.
Yeah, he will have protection against the heavy attack though. Being
Depends like what
incinerated
additional nodes are in
well.
play. I
That's
think.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It'll be a long fight though.
Oh, dude, sweet
That's round
MSD
1.
incursion stream, man.
All
They're
right,
both
so
crazy
we are
good, man.
into
I
our
don't blame
very
you if it's a
first
tough
round
choice.
in the Americas, and up first is Happy McMuffins. He's going up against Wolverine Weapon X. How are you feeling about that?
I don't know. It's gonna be a tough fight. I gotta try to minimize just how much he's regenning, but if things go well, it'll most likely be a timeout because there's so much regen with all the willpower going on. But we'll see.
If things go well, it will most likely be a
All right, we're
timeout.
looking forward to seeing
Damn,
what your fight
bro.
looks like. Myself and John will be commentating in the back, but we will be rooting for you. Good luck.
Go on. I want
Happy
to see some like
McMuffins.
crazy next level play around this
Alright, let's do it.
Wolverine. Right, this man's going straight in.
All right, he's starting off strong here. Got some good damage in early. Chipping away at him. No debuffs on yet to activate that willpower. Weapon X Wolverine has got the unstoppable going. He's gonna have to get himself into the corner to play safe here. The first debuff there was the Petrify for Void, so he's been lucky in not getting any on him yet for that willpower. Ooh,
It's
second
also
one
always
is
so much
Petrify
more
again.
daunting to
Really good time for
play
piece of damage
in high
here.
stress
Weapon
scenarios like
Wolverine
this, man.
Playing in the corner like
You
an
always got to
absolute
remember, like,
beast.
watching this stuff as
Just
well.
Totally using
There
every
probably a lot of these
opportunity
players
he
aren't
can.
used to
Alright,
being
there's the
on
first debuff
camera.
on Wolverine,
But he's
so
doing
now
really,
willpower
really
will
well
be taking
considering
over.
I would assume the
Going
assumed
for that
pressure of the
special 3,
situation.
really smart here with Void. Not using that special 2, keeping as many debuffs off the opponent as he can. Just going for the raw damage on the special 3, not going to interact with willpower at all. To take that special 2 from Wolverine.
Oh,
Weapon
dude, that
X here.
healer is nasty,
Regenerating
bro.
a ton right now. Alright.
Yeah, willpower is,
Back
oh
into the swing
god,
of things.
willpower's going mad on this
Special one,
fight.
Wolverine's going to be unstoppable for a while here. There we go. Back into
That
fair
Wolverine
play.
Weapon X, the counter void,
Playing in
crazy,
the corner
crazy
here.
good shout.
Wait out that unstoppable. Just gonna be doing these banks, these corner.
I didn't
dexes
even
and
know
punishing
that
as
he was
often as you
immune
can.
to
Bring
regenerate
back the bar of
modification.
power.
I totally
Bait
forgot that.
special one again,
I made a guide on how to
unstoppable.
fight this dude, man. I
Continue
should have
to go
remembered
right
that.
back in.
It's too long ago, boys.
Really good
Too
play
much has
from
happened
Happy
this
here.
year.
Playing around masterfully, not taking a single hit yet. Slowly chipping
Yeah,
away
he's doing
on
really,
that
really
damage
well.
from Wolverine. Healing a ton after that special 2, though. Those extra debuffs are just giving him so much extra health. Unstoppable again here. He's going to have to back himself into the corner. Unstoppable again. Wolverine is just the king of unstoppable here. Alright, back in the corner. Gonna keep
Dude, he
playing
is
around here until he gets
smashing
into a
these
bar of
corner
power. One more
retaliations.
combo here should do
Happy
it.
McMuffin's got
He's
some
gonna
game,
debate that
boys.
Special one again.
Let's go. This man is in the worst
in control of
situation
this fight.
by a
Special 2
country
again.
mile out of two
Nice.
matchups.
Some big damage on the special 2. If he gets that
But he's making the
Wolverine
most of
special
it.
2 during the Dark Sting here from Void, then he's going to get a nice big burst of
I would
damage.
assume,
In
provided
the
the
corner,
pressure
though,
of
that's a
being
lot
on
of
camera
block
doesn't get to
damage.
the other guy,
No unstoppable or unblockable for Wolverine,
easily
though.
got this first round.
Totally safe to just go right
This
back
Dragon
into
Man's
that
gonna
special.
decimate
Alright,
that Modok, I
have to wait
reckon.
out the unstoppable for Wolverine.
Unless
here
it's something
again.
I'm not considering. There might be
Good
additional
play
factors.
here. Really good patient play from Happy. Total master of this
I'm so
fight.
glad I
Some
didn't get
of the
sweaty, man.
best play I've ever
I'll
seen
just
in
be getting
combat
wrecked here.
Just
I'll be getting
completely
so incredibly ruined.
managing this fight with no issues.
mate, he is
Probably one of the
bouncing
hardest
off that
fights in the
corner.
game. And he is just an absolute master of dealing with this Wolverine Weapon X. So 3 minutes into the fight, he's taken off roughly 40% of his health. He's gonna have a tough time getting through this entire rest of this HP bar, but let's see. He's changing up his strategy, going back
Dude,
to the special 3
he's
here.
going, boys. He's
Taking a little
going.
break, getting some extra space. That is gonna run down the timer faster.
Let's see that special 3 though. Okay, nice.
It's a nice, good chunk of damage, though.
Yeah, I think he's definitely gonna run out of
Unstoppable from
time.
Wolverine again. Good little.
And he was entirely
protection
right
into
when
the
he
animation
predicted
there.
that best case
Oh,
scenario he's
no,
gonna run
it's
out of
caught
time due
there.
to willpower.
Oof, those bleeds are gonna
He
hurt.
can't do
They're
too
gonna
much, man, with
pick up a pretty good
willpower.
chunk
It's
of his
just
damage there.
really not working in his
Hopefully
favor.
he doesn't get too nervous from that.
And again, he can't
He seems to
reverse
just be
because
right back
Wolverine
into
Weapon
it.
X
Good
is
intercept
due
there.
to
Gonna push
regeneration
with the special 2.
modification.
Bait out that special 2 from Wolverine. Should be
But for the situation he was in, man,
get back
I tell
into
you, he
control
did
of
about
this
10
fight
times
here.
better than I could have done. So fair play to him, man. He's doing really, really well.
Let's see. Wolverine's really holding on to that special 2. 1 minute left on the clock.
He's looking at that
very
healer, man.
close
He's
there.
thinking,
Oh
oh,
my
for
goodness.
God's sake.
Wolverine
Why
does
do you have
not
to
want
choose
throw that
Wolverine,
special
man?
attack. Alright, so there it is. Very close to the special.
Husky
3 there.
definitely
He
done
gets
this
the
man
special
so
attack
dirty
out
with
of
that
Wolverine
choice.
though. So back into that unstoppable form for Wolverine. Put himself back into the corner here and just gonna have to keep banking and pushing back to that 1 bar of power. One more
my
combo here,
goodness.
that'll do it. Oh, really good there. Okay. Very aggressive play to go for that corner dex and punish again. Well, Wolverine has a bar of power. If the Wolverine there decides to throw a special, then he will be totally caught out. There's not much he can do about it. So
He is about to time
really
out,
aggressive
but
move there, but it works
the fact
out.
that he held
10 seconds left on
that
the clock.
fight
Oh,
by
he gets
5
caught again.
minutes.
He should be
Oh,
safe
you
here,
might
though.
die. To be honest, in my
5
mind, he's
seconds, gonna
already,
get a little bit
it's
more
already
damage
definitely had
here.
my respect there.
Oh, 2 seconds, just a little bit more.
So yeah, fair play, dude. He
39%.
did very, very well hanging
Really,
on.
really good fight there from Happy. A really tough fight. But
But
really
yeah, guys,
well
what do
done.
we think? How do we rate
That's a
Happy
really good fight, though,
McMuffin's
Happy.
performance
I
there?
was so
Out of
nervous
10.
the few times you went for
I give
the
it a
corner
solid,
banks when he had the
9
bar
out
of
of 10,
power.
but
It
that's
was
a high
like,
recommendation. I'm a
man.
4 out
Go
of
through
10
that
MCOC
special,
play
dude.
myself.
Yeah, I got hit a little too much there. Usually I can get that fight.
This man takes
Yeah,
3 hits
usually I
in
can
5
get through that
minutes. I
fight
got hit
without
way
getting
too
hit,
much
so I
there.
kind of messed up a few times there.
See, this
but
is the problem,
Still really
boys.
good, though.
A good MCOC
yeah,
player
too
is
much
never
regen, man. I
satisfied.
couldn't.
Ever. They always know.
Yeah,
large
there's no way
flaws
to
and
deal
stuff
with
that they
it.
miss.
It's pretty much heal block or nothing, right?
All right. Next up, we have
Fair
Husky
play, man.
Nash in the
Well, Lawrence,
house,
we
going
don't
up
know what
against
anybody else
a
looks like
Modok
yet.
with
Husky
his
Nash.
Dragon Man
This is the
on
man that
Stubborn.
set that boy
How you
up.
feeling about that, my man?
With that
not too
crazy
confident.
counter, man.
on-
this
on
guy,
the Dragon
you
Man,
can
so
tell he spent about
it's really kind of
5 years
he's a
doing
new
alliance war
character
defense
for me. I
placement.
just know some of his general abilities, so I'm gonna see if it can work out for me.
All right. Well, let's see if the general can get you by. We'll be out here watching.
Oh, I guess
we'll
he
be rooting
can't
for
st-
you and just
he
seeing
can't
if maybe
stun
you
Modok,
can
I guess.
tune
He's
in,
got a
maybe
power
get some
game.
instinctive touch going on. That's not a promotion, but that's just a notion.
So yeah, pardon me.
Never mind. Have a great fight.
All right, getting in the fight here, Husky Nash going in with Dragon Man against MODOK. I really feel like he's gonna race to that special 3 with Dragon Man and try to loop 2 of those if he can, and just try to go in while he's got that unstoppable. Really safe time for Dragon Man.
Yeah,
to go
dude.
in.
Dragon Man's unstoppable is
I feel like
crazy.
he's got to push him over
man's gonna
to
be laughing
the
if he can
wall
get that.
immediately. So that he can take advantage.
Will he
because
smash
right
it or
now,
will the
I mean,
pressure
he's got to hit into that block a
doing
little more
this
to get
live?
that push in.
Yeah.
Crack.
But looks like he has a
We're about to
passive
find out,
AI here
boys.
who just backed up into the wall for him. So that seemed like an easy job.
I think he might not have a lot of experience dealing with Stubborn here. He doesn't seem to know he has to get rid of that indestructible. He's got to block a
he
hit
knows
here.
that. Yeah,
All right,
there he goes.
okay.
There we go.
Yeah,
he's just playing it
out till
I
he
think
gets
he
to
knew
the
all
special
along. He was
3.
just waiting for the perfect
Okay,
interval.
so he's gonna be able to get at least one combo if he goes in aggressively here. He can tank the hits from his. Oh, you know what? He can't tank that SP1. That's gonna do a lot of damage to him.
Dude,
There.
that was a
MODOK's
big
gonna
hit
reverse
there,
the healing
man.
that
Oh
Dragon
my
Man gets
goodness.
during that unstoppable.
Oh boy, yeah.
This is going south
Yeah, man,
fast, boys.
he cannot counter that heavy. That just
Yeah.
is not working in his favor. He's gonna have to,
Yeah,
he's gonna
Dragon
have to
Man
bait that
doesn't
out
have
in the
enough reach
corner
there.
where it doesn't allow any
Stunned.
pushback on
Stunned
MODOK.
those.
So that's gonna be the only
Screwed
place
him
he can
over
get
a fair
that from what
bit.
I can see. But it doesn't look like he's not making any headway here. He's gonna have to
Yeah.
wait for SP3s the whole way and then do this whole thing again and
Considering
get
it's a stunning me
5%.
MODOK, actually
Yeah.
Not
really,
looking
really good.
He's gotta be
defender
blocking more. You
for
know
this.
what? There'll be a lot of chip damage coming from this MODOK, but he should be going for more blocks and heavy baiting, if anything. At least that's a reliable way for him to get it instead of this kind of dash in, dash out he's going for right now. Ooh, did he pull the indestructible off there? Oh, he did. Okay, he did.
Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, I agree with you. I think I think he has a better chance of baiting
tough
out
match,
heavies
man.
and
Really
countering.
tough
He can
match.
at least build up his power meter faster than he is
I
now.
certainly don't envy him.
Yeah,
there.
he's super long.
Oh,
unstoppable. He
that's
has
really
the
annoying as
envy of
well, is
blocking after
the
that
heel
special 3.
reversal.
And just not going in on it. Something to mention here too is Dragon Man is a stubborn attacker. So if he just parries instead of going for all these dexes, he can build up those destructible charges on MODOK, and he'll almost never go indestructible.
Absolutely.
So really,
Absolutely.
yeah, you really should be playing around these parries a little bit more. Not giving himself a lot of opportunities to go in. Ooh, gets clipped by the special 1 there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, he says he's not very familiar with Dragon Man, but, I mean, I would, these are some gameplay basics that he's missing on this
If
particular
he intercepts,
fight
can he get rid
Yeah.
of the
This is gonna
auto
hurt him
block?
in the end. This is looking like
triggers that.
Happy McMuffin's round.
Yep. Yeah. You know what? Maybe not too familiar with taking out the boss node or
To be
dealing
fair,
with stubborn
he's still done better than I would have
So-
done in this scenario.
Gotta be a little bit more used
Oh,
to that there. Ooh,
dude.
gets clipped by that
Gets
again.
clipped on there.
Yeah. Ooh, rough fight
That's a
there.
tough
Yeah,
fight.
bro.
Yeah,
Happy
very, very tough fight.
McMuffins. Dude, he bossed it,
Stubborn
man. I think
and stun immune
we
MODOK
can
is
all
a really
agree
hard
that
fight,
he definitely
especially
he
with
kept
champion you're not
calm and
familiar
cool
with.
in that first match.
100%.
Did
All right, let's
so
see how
well
he
against
feels
that
with it.
Weapon X.
It's a rough fight.
So
I feel
yeah,
like you,
it's really nice seeing
you
like
gotta
top
use the
level
parry a
players
little bit,
just
though,
go into
more
like the
there for those,
worst possible
destructible.
matchups.
Yeah,
and just have to try and like think of a way out
going
of
back
it.
and forth on what I
But,
wanted to do there, and then I
Mhm.
think as soon as I got kind of clipped with the first L1,
Yeah.
kind of I was a little scrambled.
That timing was really
Can't turn
unfortunate.
up anymore, unfortunately. Why is he reversing for healing? Oh, it's because Dragon Man's oh, sorry guys, I
I
accidentally
wish
muted the
that
stream there.
that you did
Because
know
Dragon Man's
Dragon Man.
unstoppable. What heals
I
when you
wanted
take
to see,
damage? So I think
how
he
you
blocked
would
as
use him
part of a special
in
one.
this particular fight. But I mean, like John was saying, stun immune MODOK is a tough fight. That's not a good time for anybody.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So let's move on to the next round and see if we can get some pickups here.
Right. I mean, just
All
based
right,
off what
so
I've
Happy
seen
starts
so
us off here,
far,
picking the tactic.
my
Let's
money
go
is
with
on
slow?
Happy McMuffins.
Flo. All right.
I got a good feeling about him.
I like
brought his
the
game
style.
face.
Go
He's
aggressive. Try to knock him
man
out in the
that's
first
gonna go
2
with
rounds.
there,
Don't
he
even touch
knows.
protect.
Yep.
Let's see
100%.
here.
Husky
Alright,
a little bit
both
shaken
picking
from
Flo.
that first round.
I think you have better
But
counters too for these
You could have
tactics
those gold tier
on the
skills.
attack
This
side
is
than
where
you
he
do
could
for
pull back in a
for protect as
incredible
well.
way.
I'm gonna go.
We're gonna find out
with
soon.
Mojo.
Mojo, good
Happy
ban
McMuffin's
there.
banning
Get that guy
Mojo.
out of there.
I mean,
Makes
that's
sense.
a
isn't
tough boss.
Everybody
Isn't that
hates
just
Mojo.
like the default? Someone should have just picked it for him, just like
Also,
an
so,
auto pick.
so all the nodes, I think,
Yeah, you pick Flo,
an
and then the
Alliance
second the
War boss
drop down
node.
immediately just goes and
I think in
picks
terms of
Mojo
the
for
nodes
you.
and scaling, so you're starting
Just both
immunity
at
on
the same
everything.
time.
I'm
It's a
gonna
counter.
go with
Who's he got?
Pardon me.
Nova.
Oh,
Nova.
Okay.
He's a good ban, dude.
Interesting.
He's
Okay.
really
Now, if-
annoying on stubborn defense. I
Interesting.
I've been assigned the last
Yeah.
few alliance
That's one of
wars, taking
Doom's
the
best
middle,
matchup too.
and you have to.
Yeah, especially if you have a
there's
very
like stubborn
aggressive Nova
defense,
that's
intercept
constantly
Nova
dashing
to
in and
deal like
building
regular
those
damage,
charges.
man. It's the worst.
Yep.
You're gonna have a tough time.
Even Doctor Doom is still
All right,
just a bit of a ball
Happy
ache to deal with.
McMuffins is up next. What?
Looking at all the champions
What's he
released
got?
and buffed this
What's
year,
he
would I
got?
change my Abyss of Legends team at all? Thank you
I'm
very
gonna
much
go
for the
with
super chat,
Mr.
Grant. I
Sinister.
wouldn't, dude.
Yeah.
I'd still
Ooh,
think,
Sinister,
like,
yeah.
I don't think there's
Sinister's
been
a good one.
anybody that surpassed
Sinister's tough to deal with on the boss,
kind of the
especially
general
considering
power of like
Void's
Nick
out.
Fury, Aegon,
Could go
Doom,
in
and
with
Human
Torch.
Torch.
Could be
Yeah, I'd
tough,
still
though.
go for the
I mean,
exact same teams I went for.
a lot of that is
every
heal
single
block
path
just
I
to at
did.
least mitigate some of that
What's up,
damage.
Yeet? Hopefully you're doing well today,
yeah.
man.
And if they have a mastery of reparry, this might be a little bit
Well, see, throw
a
out
little
some
bit
Modok
easier,
love.
just to
Revisit
kind of
him at some
mitigate the
point,
damage.
man, I'm
They're
sure.
not going to get the parry,
If Happy
but they'll be able to
McMuffins
mitigate some of
wins,
that
then I'll
damage
buy him
and hopefully
100
bait out a heavy
Muffins.
attack so they can get the counter.
There.
I'm gonna go
Someone's going to
with
remove Quake. I think that's just for defenders. I don't think they can ban attackers. I may
Terex.
be incorrect, though.
Good
Yeah.
pick.
Terex,
Good pick.
100%. Yep, I agree.
Terex, not a lot of people use that guy, but man, is he tough on Flo. I think Husky's doing a really
Oh, okay,
good
so they're
job
doing
here.
flow. So it's a
Husky
different
is-
node now. Yeah. Okay,
He's
cool.
really thought up a good game plan. He was sounding a little nervous at the start of this, a little bit worried about
I'm
how
gonna
this
go
might
with
pan out.
So I'm a bit
Magneto.
slow on the uptake when it comes to
Magneto
the
here,
tournament.
really good ban.
Format.
The rework
Magneto
for
on
Magneto.
Flow, definitely a bit annoying
Awesome
after his buff
character.
as well.
Really,
I
really
love
strong.
It. I love it.
Yeah.
It kind of
He-
gives you this
and-
this great way to combo into your heavies because
Yeah.
if they don't hit you back, then it
Yeah,
doesn't.
gosh,
it doesn't go
Magneto's
on
a good
timer,
one to
and you
ban,
get to use
actually.
it a few more
Because
times.
you could just
so,
like bring in something
yeah.
metal.
Yeah, very strong
That
And
character.
then
Unstoppable.
anybody
Plus, you're going
metals
to be
like
running in with
immediately
a
off the
max Sig
table
5
if
star here,
Magneto
so you're going to
wasn't
have the
banned.
biggest damage protection you can.
Yeah, good ban there.
Guillotine 99.
There it is, yep. The Guillotine 2099.
There it is.
Ooh, she's a pain
Agree
as
with that
well.
big
on
time.
Flow.
Okay, so that's interesting, but that also takes her off of the board as an attacker because she does not
Yep.
proc critical attacks. So, but that does leave open the other two with Guardian
Yep,
and with Crossbones.
Red
so,
card. Yep.
let's
Oh,
see.
yeah, Crossbones as well. Good
Yeah.
call, good call. Who else do you pick here?
I'm gonna go with the Warlock.
yeah,
Warlock, that's a good pick.
I love Warlock. Warlock has a
So
song,
good.
man. I'm just
Okay,
saying.
who's he going to
Oh,
pick to screw over
One of the
Warlock
best.
most?
One of the best. Beautiful graphics, beautiful character.
Who's banned for Warlock? The first round character's
Alright.
still banned.
Happy.
Who's Happy going to counter with here?
Armor break.
Or
Terex.
Nullify.
Or nullify. I
Huskies.
mean, he could
Oh,
go Guardian.
Actually, no, Husky's banned Terex.
I'm thinking
yeah.
Claire. I'm thinking Clairvoyant Black Widow here. Bleed immune. He's bleed immune. She's going to be trying to proc the bleeds every
Yeah,
time on the
she's gonna
special one.
build all those
Getting
charges.
power.
Yep.
Yep, she's a flow character. She's going to be nullifying his armor ups.
Yeah,
It could be a
John's-
good boss fight there.
Great points there on Black Widow Clairvoyant.
Iron Man Infinity War is a
Go with
classic.
Magic.
Magic. So we saw the
Ooh.
Magic pick. I was actually thinking about that.
He
but
used
I
to
think
be
the
really
only
good counter
downside
Magic.
there is
He's
you're
not-
going to
I
be
don't
heal
think
blocked away
anymore.
from healing from the limbo.
Depends on the RNG though, really.
Yes.
It's going to be decided by
Could be a
Limbo
lot of
RNG.
damage. As a
he
flow
can block
defender,
out the
she's going to be
healing.
gaining a lot of power. Still a really tough
But
defender. to
Flow,
deal with.
man, oh,
You know, a great
it's going to be
defender
rough.
there
It's going to be very, very rough.
probably would have been Sim Supreme because he would have been nullifying those
That is a
armor
pretty
those
good
armor
shout,
ups
though, in
all
all
the time.
fairness.
The
Like,
flow
Like,
would have
Magic's
been
just a character that you
Punisher
can't like reading out skill.
2099.
Punisher
It's
2099.
just, yeah.
Interesting
Oh,
pick.
what?
Really, actually good for flow. Really good for flow. When you get into that battery overdrive mode, you're gonna have a ton of power control.
The
You're not gonna
balls
straight
on
up
this
remove it,
man.
but they're
Okay,
not gonna be gaining
just
power
because
like
Happy
anything.
McMuffins
So
has
he's
picked
jumping
Punisher
right on the
2099,
rework.
and he did sick
That's
last one.
fresh out
He's
of
now
the
my
box, man.
favorite.
What a
Yeah.
great
If he can
pick. What a
beast
great
whatever
pick
fight
that
this is,
Yep. I'm excited to see more of this character too. He's quite strong now.
Yep.
Dishes out a fair amount of damage. I've been using him a lot myself.
Defender.
And
Let's
pretty
see.
high utility, man. I value utility so much. Not as much as I value damage. I love damage, but
Is the
I
champion
love
still
utility,
banned?
man. It's so much fun.
The champion might be really annoying.
I was actually thinking Havoc could be pretty gross right about now. Punisher 2099 doesn't
I'm gonna go
have
with,
any-
Airwalker.
I'll lower their
Airwalker.
volume
Good
a bit.
pick, Good pick.
I'll turn it
okay.
down a bit, boys.
Airwalker's gonna get some respect today.
Oh,
All right, we
sorry,
are
I'll move
in
my mic
round
a little bit
two,
closer.
And Husky Nash is
that a bit
up,
better,
and he's
boys?
going to be taking his Warlock up against Magic on the Flow tactic. How are you feeling about this fight?
A little bit better. I mean, there's a
Are we at good levels?
there's a way to do this fight. I am just worried about proccing that limbo, but I have a general idea of what I want to do here.
Go on, Husky.
Yeah,
we
Warlock's
love
got
it. We
some
love a good
interesting,
redemption round.
tools
This man's
in
about
his
to
kit
smash
to
it.
Keep people's
Look,
power
even
game
Superman
down,
has
and,
kryptonite.
I believe you're going
Huskies
to be
is
trying to avoid that
stunning me
level as much
mojo.
as possible, if
But maybe
completely throughout
magic.
the entire fight. Now that'll be something to see.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it
Alright.
if it works in my favor.
All right, let's see how you do.
Let's see. All right, getting into it. He's going to have to try and
Is he gonna
get that
heavy counter
attack in
here?
as early as he can to really get the damage start going in for Magic here. Right there, he's got an early one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Unlucky he
dude,
procced
smack
the
off those
flow
heavy
there as
counters. He's
well.
doing quite well
Ooh,
so
didn't
far,
go for another
actually.
heavy there.
I think
Maybe just
this
trying to
man,
give
man
her
might
as
have
close as
it.
he can before he goes for another.
There he goes. Yeah, it looks like he's got it down pretty
He's doing a fantastic job sorting out those heavy counters, getting plenty of
good. There he is.
reversal on the
Getting in,
combat power rate.
and he's keeping an eye on that power drain right there. But now he's in the corner. That's going to be tough.
It's a bad place to be, man.
Ooh,
He
just
knows that. Oh, he doesn't want to
barely
overextend too far, though. Okay,
Ooh,
perfect.
really lucky spacing there. Oh, the
Yeah,
limbo
he
did
did.
not proc though.
That is a lucky one. That's
That
a lucky
is a
one.
I
lucky
think
one.
he may be...
I mean, it's a lower chance on the SP1, but I
Good
mean,
punishment there.
every time I play it, it procs.
So close to dexing that, or that
Good
heavy attack
opportunity to do
there. Gets
this.
the special 3 in here. That'll be a nice.
He needs
big
the
power
distance
drain
badly.
That
Yep.
will push her over a bar of power, so she might get another limbo proc here. Let's see.
Oh,
Does
mate.
not get the limbo proc again.
But he doesn't go for the heavy attack there. He very well could have, but I think he was just
I think it
playing
would have been a bit
safe here.
risky to go for heavy
Yeah.
there.
I respect it, and bonus about that special 3 as well. Pushes the magic all
Okay,
the
the
way to
drains
the
drains
other
are
side of
working
the
out
screen.
well. The flow note.
Absolutely.
Doesn't go
That's-
for the heavy attack again.
Yep, he got the heavy
Come on,
right
man, he
there,
just needs to
and
chill.
looks like he's gonna have to do that every 2 times that he's able to bait out that heavy. Boom, there he goes.
Yeah, actually hoping not to crit on these heavies here, so he can keep reliably not proccing the flow, so she's not going to be gaining as much power.
Ooh, he
procs
did
the
get a limbo there.
Double limbo there
It's
with the
hurting a
special
bit.
attack. That's a lot of damage.
Yep. Yeah, I think he's gonna have to rely on
Cow
that
flood.
SP3 and possibly
Yeah.
get a good.
Dude, that was a
Ooh,
good dodge.
Oh,
Oh,
doesn't get the hit.
got it.
Okay.
This won't push her over an SP1.
come on, Husky. You got this,
He's
bro.
very, very close.
Yeah.
That was a great
Yeah.
dex. I wish he had. I wish he was able to counter that. That would have been
Yep.
a fantastic move. Did he
Alright.
get over the S? He got over the SP1.
Oh,
but,
he got her over it.
Oh, he got the
Ooh, he's
limbo.
living. Okay. He got the
Oh,
limbo,
he's-
but she is in assassin's range. This is totally
Let's
doable. Just
go.
go and
Oh,
finish it off.
yes.
It's
Dude,
all
nice,
natural.
man.
That's a
Nice.
great fight,
He
man.
clenched
Great
it,
fight
boys.
that
Fair
was.
play, Husky.
Wow.
Again,
Really
it's easy
close
to look
there.
at this,
Yeah, let's see how he feels about it. He's
you
gotta
know,
feel
and
a lot
think,
better
oh, I
right
could have
now.
done this, could have done that, but it's definitely a high pressure situation when you know,
Yeah.
like, a fair bit's on the line as
Husky
well.
Nash, how do you feel
And a lot of
about
these
that,
players
man?
aren't
I mean,
used
do
to
you think
playing
you
on
were gonna be
camera.
able to do it?
So
And you
fair
got
play, man.
really
He
lucky
did a
on
great
those,
job.
on those limbos,
Got
man.
it down.
Didn't
I
proc
would have
very much.
definitely
Yeah,
got
you know,
wrecked
yeah,
by many heavies in the corner.
I don't know.
So he
I
did
was
nice there.
halfway confident. It's really
what's up,
depending
Sly?
on
Hopefully you're doing
how
well,
many
man.
times that limbo was gonna proc. I think
Should we turn the sound down a bit more?
Ability accuracy reduction.
Is that what
can
chat
help
wants,
out
boys?
on
What we saying?
some. Got trapped in the corner a couple times. one thing I
Why is he only doing heavy
tried to do
attacks?
is
Because he
base
doesn't
them
want to get wrecked by limbo damage, bro.
lose track sometimes.
That's why. That's the secret.
Now we're moving over to Happy McMuffins, who's going to take his Punisher 2099 up against Airwalker on the flow tactic. How are you feeling about that fight?
I'm interested to see this
The
one.
fight itself should work out fine. I mean, he put up a pretty impressive time to try to beat that, but I guess we'll see how it goes.
All right, and you feel you have no problems on this fight?
I shouldn't say no problems, but I think Punisher is capable of getting the fight down. It's really gonna come down to the time or if I slip up.
I
just gonna
like
go
the
with your
confidence
skill.
on
Let's
this
see
man.
how
He
well your
kind
skill
of
takes you
just
through this
oozes
fight.
it, boys.
We're gonna sit back and watch the show. Good luck, and we'll see you in a bit.
Cool, cool. Unfortunately, I can't
So,
turn myself
Happy
up anymore.
McMuffins needs to KO the opponent and take less hits
He's
to
just
win.
chilling for a little
see,
bit, I
let's
think.
see
Oh, no,
if
no, no.
we
He's
get
going in
through
for a
here.
few hits there.
So you're
Trying to
gonna have
make
to
use
wait
of
on
the,
this
the flow
battery
node.
fully charging. Ooh,
He's
unfortunately,
about
proc
to
on the
hit
flow and
full
it's gonna
battery,
get
and
rid of
that's
but
where it
he's got
becomes
that
much
combat
easier to
power
control
right down,
Airwalker for him.
So he's able to keep him under 1 bar of
Oh
power.
my gosh.
He enters the battery now.
Yep,
Oh,
he's
this
in
is
the
going to
battery.
be...
Okay, nice. So he's going for
close to his
SP1
special
spam
one.
just to
He is
stay
not
here.
going to be proccing that anytime soon. Ooh, oh, maybe should have
Oh,
backed off and
yes,
gone
what
for
a
parry
beast,
there,
mate.
Because these flows are going to start stacking up.
Let's go.
Just-
He's getting some great parries in.
Just
He's got some
barely.
really great parry, reparry ability.
Control
He's
is
getting those parries right through the
fantastic.
blocks, getting those well-timed blocks. I don't feel like he's getting hurt all too much with this SP1.
I
He
could
only has
cry,
2
man.
dark
These
tides
plays
right
are
now.
beautiful. He's doing so well.
As long as he keeps this up, I think he's going to be in great shape. Because he's just healing off of the armor breaks at this point.
Yeah, you know what? The healing from the armor breaks and the dark tides just keeping him topped up, really healthy here. Minute through, he's gotten 40% down, looking on pace to take this over Husky. He's gonna have to keep it up, but ooh, that power flood from the flow is just crawling up there. Yeah, back to another special one.
That tech color is such a clutch
Happy
move, man.
McMuffins. He didn't come
really
here to
makes a
play no
difference.
games,
In terms of
boys.
strategy,
He's
going
going.
after
He's
people
going
on
all the
this
way.
game works.
Oh my
He's
god,
displaying his
this
knowledge of the
guy's
game
a
right here for everyone to
beast.
see.
Yeah, really cool stuff to see. The combination of the masteries come together there. I think he should maybe play a little bit more passive here. Try to play around that flow a little bit.
Wow.
More. He could be managing these combat power takedowns that he gets on the parry and keep 3 up at all times, and then flow will be a complete non-factor. But he's throwing so many hits, and he's constantly putting the Airwalker up to 3 here. It is going to give him that passive power gain pretty consistently.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
But
I'm
at this point,
living
he's
for this,
keeping
man.
the
I'm
armor
living
break,
for
he's
this.
keeping, his health up,
What
and
a
the
what a
SP1
beast, guys!
really
I'm fully
is
team Happy
really
McMuffins
inconsequential
now.
in terms
I mean,
of
it's gonna
being
take a
able
lot
carry
for
that
me to
last
change
hit.
another team.
The SP2 is a little more damage because you got to take all that, and it's over. It's over. It's over.
Jeez.
What a masterful fight. Let's see how
I
he
felt a
feels
sense of
about
like secondhand pride there. I was like, damn.
close.
You know when
He
you
put
see
up a
somebody
really
playing
good
so
time.
well and you're like, oh, that was
not only a
sick,
good
man.
time,
That was
but
so
you were
sick.
able to play around
So yeah, fair
with
play, man.
the mechanics of
Brought a tear to
Airwalker,
my eye.
and dare I
That he didn't
say,
really miss a beat there, did he?
you cut off his air
Ah.
flow.
You can tell he's feeling pretty good about that,
Okay,
mate.
I guess
He's
so.
he's on
He
top of
was
the
in
world,
there.
so he's
Say it,
won
yeah.
both rounds.
Really great fight.
So he's-
what
he's
was
won the
your
first.
strategy
So I
going
think
in?
the
We were
other
able
two
to see it
fight
commentate
now.
on it, but we just want to get a little bit of insight.
And then he
into what you were
fights
doing
the
in that fight.
winner.
Yeah, so my
Or the other
strategy
one, I
there
think.
was to try to buy as much time until Punisher can go into his overdrive mode and then spam the special
yeah, we'll see what
ones to
happens,
try to
boys.
keep him there and try to keep him locked down for as long as possible.
I was well impressed
And,
with that,
hit-
boys.
hit
Well
those
impressed.
reparries to,
Smashing it, mate.
keeping the flow in check.
Nice. And how do you feel
Airwalker
about,
wasn't a very good
your
placement.
choice
It's an alright
of,
placement.
using the tech color there?
But yeah, I think I don't
Yeah,
know who would
power
have been
tech,
more annoying
really
off the
came
top of
in
my
clutch
head.
there.
I actually don't
Was
have the
able
IQ
to,
for this.
power
I can't think in the moment.
more in check
I need to like look at
because
the tier
with
list,
his,
look at all the champions. I think it's because I don't have a
Punisher's,
roster in front of me.
overdrive,
Get
he
my
would've
roster in
been
front of me, man.
A little bit of power, but he pretty much
I
had
should
all the
update
power
my
with
Best
the
Alliance
overdrive
War Defenders
power
tier
down.
list. And then I would have a
Very nice.
resource
That
to
was a
have
great
in front
fight
of
to
me.
watch. John, what did you think?
But I'm too busy being a goddamn slacker,
thought
so
it was
my
really
apologies,
good.
boys.
I was curious to see with Husky's time being like really good there if you would opt in to go for a special 2 just to try and get through it a little bit faster. But squeaked by with those special ones. That was really close.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't want to run out of overdrive because
Yeah.
things can get a little dicey if you run out and it gets too much power.
Yep.
He did well,
Really
man.
clean
Did
fight-
really, really
fight
well.
Overall. Love seeing that new Punisher 2099 get put into use. He's a great control character.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I might have to rank him up.
All right, those were some
Man's all
exciting
over the
fights,
case.
guys. Happy McMuffins did pick up.
So
the
yeah,
win. He
Husky,
won
if he
2 out of
hadn't have
3
missed a
rounds
couple of
to secure
beats
the
there, I
series.
think he would have got slightly
Now,
faster
you need
time.
2 series to advance to the finals, and Happy McMuffins is
But it
already
seems
up
like the whole
1.
pressure of the
It's still
situation,
anyone's game.
Happy
So,
McMuffin
next
seems
up,
very
we have
unfazed.
Husky Nash versus Ace Fusion. Let's see how that goes down.
We haven't seen any of Ace Fusion yet, so
Started off with Flow this time.
Flow. People
Yeah.
want to get rid of that flow right away, man.
Yeah.
he's blocking out
It's an
Flow.
interesting choice.
I will.
Is he gonna go same or? I am also gonna go flow. Is that what it's gonna be? Yeah, he's going with flow.
he's
All
going,
right,
he's
all
going
right.
with Flow.
They're both blocking out Flow. Right.
All right, well, we got our
They keep
usual
it.
bands
They keep
here,
it
right?
stubborn.
Yeah, yeah, we've seen how this
Fair enough.
pans out before, but let's
Mojo?
see.
Save
Yeah,
it.
Mojo, Guillotine 2099, Clairvoyant Black Widow, Iron Man Infinity War. Some
Who
good options here.
are they gonna ban? Is
X-Men
it
are
stubborn
Dormammu.
first? I think.
Dormammu.
We'll see, boys.
Good
Did I
one,
buy the
too.
Cyber
Good one, yeah.
Weekend offer? I didn't believe it's out until
Yeah, it's
Friday,
definitely
so
one of
not
those
yet. But I'll be
picks
live
where
on
you
Friday.
just
Have a look at the offers.
Pick him into the right attacker and it's gonna be game over.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
even
dude.
Sorcerer Supreme.
I don't know if he has one
gets
actually.
pretty
Let's have
nasty when
a
he
let's
has
have a little bit of a
power gauge
gander.
as well.
Happy McMuffins.
Yeah.
It might be one to sleep on. Someone might put that as a defender.
I will.
Happy McMuffins. MCOC. Oh, I think he does have a channel. Yeah.
Nova.
Oh, there we go. Let's
Nova's a
guys.
tough
Let's give him some
I'm so
subs, mate.
surprised,
Let's
like,
give him some
Mojo's not
subs.
first.
Yeah.
That's usually,
Sub
like, the first
to
thing on people's
Happy.
minds.
I assume
Could
it's
be
Happy
that they're just trying to
McMuffins.
see
He's
if
got 2
the other will
videos.
leave it up and they can try
And
to
they're
steal
both
it as a
about the Summoner
defender,
Showdown.
because if you don't have the right attacker, even if you have the right attacker,
So, yeah.
it's really tough.
Let's get him some subs, boys.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
Magic.
Oh, they're
Magic.
choosing
That's a
Flow.
good pick
Oh,
there. I like
I
that.
am an idiot.
That's arguably one of the best flow attackers. You remove that, and then it's going to make your defender
Okay, that makes a lot
way,
more
way
sense,
stronger.
Dominic.
So he changed up his strategy where some people are banning because they don't want to fight a particular character. But he
You know,
just
I'll know
went
what's going on by the
offensive.
second of these live streams, I would
And
imagine.
blocked his,
interesting.
yeah, for sure. We haven't seen much of that
Yeah.
blocking against.
Let's go, guys. Happy McMuffins to 100 subs.
That's kind
Let's
of
do
a
it, man.
risky, a risky move.
He's going to
because
rank
your-
5 as Punisher
and
for
your
us,
defender
boys.
doesn't get banned also.
Yeah.
Going to be
Yeah.
taking down everything with that
I like
Punisher,
this
man.
strategy. I think it's you gotta have a
Every
lot of
Act 6
confidence
boss solo,
in your
but Punisher
gameplay if you're gonna
2099.
go for that. If you're banning out attackers, you gotta be confident that you can play better than the other guy.
I'll link it
You're
again.
gonna
I
be
already
able to deal with
linked
whatever
it a second
challenge they throw
ago.
them better.
I'll check it in there again.
Yep.
Happy
That's a good one. $20.99
McMuffins YouTube.
That's a good pick. That's
There
a
we go,
good
dude.
ban. Arguably one of the best defenders.
Nice, guys. We did it. We got him to 158
I'm
subs.
just staring
Damn,
at
boys.
this, I'm staring
Get
at
in there,
the band
lads.
number 3,
The
Husky
stream squad is
Nash.
too strong.
He's taking his time here, really.
Stay winning,
really,
boys. Stay winning.
Taking a look here. I'm wondering who.
This man's gonna wake up to 100k subs tomorrow, boys. Easy.
There's a lot of options here.
I'm gonna get rid of.
I think Guillotine's a good pick. Yeah.
How about Airwalk?
Could go for an attacker. Airwalker's a good one too.
Terex.
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 I always forget about Terex, but
That
always a good
Annihilus
pick,
would have been
always a
good for that
pick.
placement. I think Happy McMuffins.
There's a
He
lot
still
of
would have
options
beasted
here.
an Annihilus, bro.
Black
Get them
Widow.
out some backdrafts. Would have been maybe a bit more annoying than
Interesting. So I
Airwalker,
like
though.
that. That's a good pick there. That denies one of the best attackers or defenders from Flow, and she's still going to be pretty decent.
Yep. Wait, is he?
Who's he
going
going to use for defender? Who's
poison
really
mode,
annoying?
Draining power.
Ha-
the whole
Havoc?
time and not really doing a lot of damage because he is on the clock here as well.
He is on the clock, but
Is
on
Havoc
the
the
flip
worst
side, he can go
matchup?
for that healing mode and stay in the fight safely the whole time.
Because you just get clapped by the
somebody like
like
Guillotine
everything she
2099
deals
is one of
is
the best
in,
defenders
energy
available for
damage.
Flow right now. That's going to be given that Claire.
But
power
or is it like
nobody's
you can only pick
business.
characters within the pool of
Yeah.
I've also seen
defenders?
something
I
that
don't know,
I've
is-
liked
is
about
Havoc a
Husky's
flow
draft a lot so far is he's
champion?
been picking characters that are very friendly for the Double Edge and the Liquid Courage masteries.
Yep.
So if damage is his concern, he can go with that mastery setup. And so far, what we've seen is everything he's got will let him play that safely.
He will, and he'll be able to do that extra damage with the Liquid Courage and Double Edge Masteries, as well as recover that health he gets when he takes the hits from recoil.
I'm curious to
So
see
that
it,
is
man.
Very, very smart play. I like the way you're
Torch.
thinking there, John.
You
Yeah,
can play around Torch
There's a
for
lot of thought
Claire.
put into this, and I really
If you
like
like race to the Incinerate immunity.
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Interesting.
Sasquatch. That's going to be a tough, long match right there.
So you
Sasquatch is a really good defender. Yeah. Claire can put the poisons on to try and heal with those that healing.
She can.
Yeah.
She can. And
I
she
think
doesn't
Claire
have
can
to
deal with that
actually
Sasquatch.
make contact with him in order to inflict it, so she might be
There's
able to just
nothing
stay
like
back while he's
uniquely
healing,
special about.
throw on 2 heavy attacks, as long as he does it safely and mitigate that healing. So that may be the strategy to go.
So sorry, just a quick question for anybody that's been paying lots of attention in chat. Does it have to be a defender that's categorized under the list of like
Voodoo-
flow,
Voodoo generally
stubborn,
pretty
or
safe
can
here.
it be
Not a lot
like
of
any
characters are gonna
defender?
come in and just shut him down.
I think it's
Yeah,
under the
if he locks
category
that
of
loop, and he's able to just power
the
burn
defense
and,
node,
as
but I
well
may be
as
incorrect.
have, Brother Daniel on there. I think that's going
I wish we could see like a big roster of all the champions.
to
Let me see if there's like a.
counter that. I don't. I'm trying to think of who he would use here now.
I think I would just go for somebody that's just like a generic good defender here. I'm not sure.
Oh,
who you
do
would
they have
use to
it on
specifically
May?
counter Voodoo? Maybe you go with. I said before, Guillotine 2099 is still on the board there. That's a really strong defender for flow, and I'm not sure. You could leave her up
Just having a quick
and
look.
then not care about it later.
Well, there's also some like some off options like putting Human Torch.
Yeah,
And just-
Torch could be good.
Yep, Torch can do it. Throwing in.
Oh, they can pick
throwing
any
an off-kilter
defender.
choice
Oh
like,
yeah. If they can pick.
Abomination.
Oh,
Yeah,
though it
Abomination's
can
a
be
good
any.
one.
Okay.
Yep.
Human Torch.
Hey,
Human
good
Yeah,
call.
dude.
Torch.
Command
There it
John
is.
has
Oh,
mad knowledge,
there it
man.
is.
I
Very
spent
nice.
all of last New York Comic Con trying to pick his
All
brains.
right, we are back for
This man
Series
knows
2,
far too much
and
about
we
Marvel
have
Contest
Husky
of
Nash
Champions.
up against Ace Fusion, and the first fight is Husky Nash's, going with Black Widow up against Sasquatch on Flow. How are you feeling about that fight?
I didn't see the last defender. I was too busy
Yeah,
looking at
Sasquatch is a
lists.
tough defender in general, but I don't think he's a flow champ, so it's just going to be executing good intercepts.
If Husky
kind
can
of,
keep his cool here, this man's
that
laughing. He's
L1
in a
so
great
he gets
spot.
done, so.
100%, and just make sure.
Can you
Raptor
incinerate
Tamarack doesn't
Sasquatch? Yeah, you
play
can
around
incinerate Sasquatch,
with
right?
Flow. So let's see how
What would I
you
go
do.
for? What would I go for?
Biggest health pool in the game.
I'd probably
here,
go for the incinerate stance there.
350,000 on this node. And it's a
Suicide
huge
Mastery's
health
on.
pool you got to get through here.
Yep. And taking block damage is not doing him any favors here. He's going to have to reparry those to at least mitigate the damage.
Yeah. And something else to note here is he has liquid
Easy
courage
SP1
double edge,
to
which means
bait
he
out,
also
boys.
will have recoil, so that
Oh, he's
means
gone back
if
to
he
Curse
wants
of Blood
go
now.
into
Is
a
he
special
trying to get
PS,
some
which he
heals
really
going on
wanna get
here?
Claire, he's gonna have
I guess
to
the
go
bleed
in
as
here,
well,
so
you know,
see
makes a
transfers
bit of
back
sense.
into the bleed form of Claire here, which
Oh, has he
will
got
let
like
him
10%
heal from those
recoil
special
going
twos.
on?
Yeah,
But,
he's going to have to go through a lot of rotation. So it looks like he's going to be rotating between his bleed and his poison. He needs a poison hit right now, but he's nowhere near his special 2.
Oh, he's
just
entered
gonna have to
Wrath
hold
on
here.
Sasquatch.
Raptor Tanarak is up.
Sasquatch is
That's a tough one.
now beast mode.
That's actually a really lucky proc errata that was very early for Sasquatch. So it's going to be interesting to see here if he's familiar enough with Sasquatch to actually punish these special attacks. Doesn't look like
Oh,
he is.
no.
He
Right
gets parried
there.
there. Oof. That's okay.
But at least
It's
Raptor
so
Tanarak
tough to
was
try and
off.
punish that SP1,
Yeah,
man. I've
yeah,
definitely been
but
caught out a few times.
Game over if he was still in Wrath there. Good amount of healing. Oh, is he running? Wow, it looks like he's actually running 3 out of 3 in recoil.
Wow. Yeah,
That's-
that's
Man's got
a
points for days in
ton of
recoil,
damage.
man.
A lot of health there. Interesting decision. So, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't bait the heavy there. He's going to take a lot of damage. I don't know if he's going to be able to heal all that much because he's going to need some pretty great crits to get that healing
Yeah.
off to offset the amount of damage he takes off of recoil. What a crazy
Yeah.
choice.
Oof. So, yeah, a little bit of inexperience with the matchup here where you can actually punish all of Sasquatch's specials if you time the
Yep.
dex right and you time the heavy attack as well.
Yep.
Tough to do for sure. Ooh, gets clipped there.
Yep, because you got to time out.
Unlucky,
that
bro.
there. You can get right
Unlucky.
in on the end and be able to do that. But yeah, you got him. You got him about halfway down.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what Ace has got up his sleeve,
let's
man.
see,
I'm
let's see
very
how
very
he feels
curious to
about
see
that.
this.
Sasquatch is one of those characters that takes a lot of practice. Gotta learn those unstoppable timings. I noticed in the. Are you running max recoil?
Yeah. The reason being is for some of my other fights, I was planning on using mainly special 3s.
Gotcha.
Ah, fair play, man.
Well, it kind of plays into the favor a little bit. It gives you more damage on your special 2 for you to heal off of, but then it also makes you pay for it with the additional damage you take off of recoil. It's still kind of evened out.
But props to
kinda going
Husky.
back
He's
and
been
forth,
a
like,
good
he healed
sport.
a lot,
Again, this
but he also
situation,
lost
to
a lot
be
at
in
the
it,
same
I know
time.
what
So
it's
it feels
like.
the same
Being
when
up
you
there
have
at New
your
York
bows
Comic
at
Con and
one
knowing that
stuff.
you've got like so many eyes on
Yeah, I could
you,
have done better.
and that it's a very high stakes scenario. So it's sometimes very difficult to, especially go into a matchup which is not a good matchup at all. It's a very difficult matchup.
Kind of trying to.
So yeah,
punish the
fair play,
L1
man.
Is a gamble because sometimes the recovery is so quick that I got parried off one of them, and it happens a lot. But usually, like the AI doesn't have a.
But I'm curious to
So,
see
I
what
mean, I could've
happens
played
with
more
Ace
conservative
Fusion,
and
and
got
whether
punished.
or not the pressure of the
So
Summoner
up next,
Showdown
we
is going to
have
get
Ace
to him.
Fusion with his Dr. Voodoo going up against Human Torch on Flow. Human Torch and a Mystic. That sounds like a really bold move there, Ace Fusion. How are you feeling about that?
Not great. I was working with a potential strat to help with it, but even with that, it's still gonna RNG is gonna get me with just incinerated to death.
So it looks like it's going to be a race. We've got 67% health remaining off of Husky Nash's fight. Do you think you can possibly get near that before you get melted by Human Torch?
The only thing I can see is the significantly lower health pool on Human Torch would allow that maybe to happen, but we'll see.
All right. Let's see how you do.
Let's see how this one goes, man.
All right. Ace is up here. I mean, I think
they've all been quite nervous,
matchup.
apart from Happy
Even in the-
McMuffins, who
even
is
the
just
banding
cool as
phase, we were
anything, man. He's just like, yep, I'm just going to do it.
a
Let's send it. He
very
knows exactly like how far he can
I
send a
am
fight.
not sure what he can really do. It's
So yeah,
really
he's.
out of
I
his
think he's
power.
easily
Little
won
bit
this,
RNG,
man. At least
try to minimize
judging by the
the
confidence and prowess that he's displayed, and his ability to keep calm again. In these kind of situations,
Well, the only
based
thing
off
he
your
can't do is
experience,
maybe
your skill,
focus
and
on
your
the strike
stability to
matching
chill
and
out,
be
man.
able
You've just
to
got to
match
like
that
get in the
second
zone.
medium, so whenever he
And
gets,
that
like,
man
chest push,
was the
you
zone.
actually, counter that with a heavy
So
attack,
yeah,
he can
I'm curious to
increase
see
the
what
amount
happens.
Of ends he has, his openings, but
Oh gosh, that is a rough match though, man. Such a rough match.
Start there. Lucky there, no incinerate. Ooh, that's an early incinerate.
Oh gosh.
Oh, that's just taking.
Yeah,
It's
he's-
melting.
Yeah.
Huge ticks of damage there.
oh, and then
Oh,
he
gets
takes,
clipped
yeah,
by
he
the
takes the
special
SP1.
Yeah. Not just really a really rough.
Oh,
game.
in all fairness,
Yeah,
bro,
I say he needs to use his
Husky
special one and just
did
get-
this
yeah,
man
just get
so
it- get it
dirty
done.
with that torch. My God.
That is a
Yeah.
fairly impossible matchup.
Husky probably not feeling
I am
too
almost
great
sure
about
it
his
will
fight,
not be a
but I
faster
guess,
fight.
but then like, just sees that and
This
just
entire
massive smile on his face,
series.
Yeah.
man.
The whole contest, that's just a rough fight.
Ah.
That is pretty impossible.
All right, let's see how he feels about it. Ace Fusion, I imagine you're.
Let's see how he feels about it. That man's like,
Definitely a little roasted.
It's a little
oh,
rough,
I don't think he's too happy about it, boys. I don't think we need to ask him.
While we were negotiating,
Oh,
being
man.
able to bait out the heavy and just return with the heavy, you're minimizing the amount of. attacks you're giving and
Stop,
minimizing
he's
the
already
chance
dead.
of you getting those
That's so true,
incinerates.
man.
Is that
Sacramento
your
represent.
plan? 'Cause that's what it
Like,
looked like.
Ace had no chance there,
Yeah,
though,
that
man.
in
He was just
addition to,
immediately in the Shadow Realm.
Getting a special one-off on the odd combo to reduce the ability accuracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a
That
good
would have been
call
really
there.
great,
My
actually,
goodness.
if you were able to land that.
You never ever
Then you
fight
would've been able
Torch
to
and
get
Voodoo.
to
This
go in
man
on
didn't
it.
have
Yeah,
a
that would've been
choice.
interesting to
So
watch, but
one of
they-
them,
look, man,
they
I
pick
don't
their
think anyone's
attacker,
going
and then the
to
opponent
shame
gets
for
to
that
pick the
fight.
defender.
That's just.
So
that's
yeah,
not a
he
winnable
got
fight.
done
Yeah,
over,
that's
mate. He
pretty
got
much
done
about
over
as
so
well as it
badly.
could have gone. It's not much. Like maybe don't get clipped by the special one, but that gives you like maybe an extra 10 seconds of that fight.
You gonna go out?
That's
Chat, I
an
can't deal with you
unbelievable
tonight,
one.
man. Oh,
Well, let's see.
right.
We've got 2 more rounds to go.
Yeah, you can tell he's put a lot of thought and a lot of planning into what
I'm
he's gonna be
curious.
doing
Is
with
it gonna
this
be
round
over?
of the,
Is
the
Husky gonna?
semifinals.
100%. All right, so we looks like we need to come up on the next set of tactics and next set of picks and bans. How do you think?
I think
Ace
even if
Fusion is
Husky
feeling
wins
right now?
here, then
Do
I
you
think
he wants
Ace
to maybe
goes
come
against
back for
Happy
this round to
McMuffins,
get some redemption
and
here?
Yeah.
then
Yeah, I think definitely he's
if
gonna have
Happy
to try
wins,
and
then
make a
he
pretty
wins it
strong
all. I
comeback.
think.
I think, yeah, Husky's got a pretty good first round draft there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
100%.
use,
Now, do you think that we're going to
Stubborn.
see Protect showing up? Nope, never mind. that is going to be a 3rd round pick all across the board here.
Yeah,
You know, I don't even know what the Protect node does, man. I don't think
yeah.
I've seen it. I
agree
just see
with the
Stubborn everywhere. Stubborn
is
and
what people
Bitfly.
are familiar with. It's gonna be tough. I think you want to get those really good attackers out of the way here for Ace. Get rid of the Void. Somebody like Cap IW characters that really deal with this well. Maybe even the Nick Fury.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm curious to see what they
Nick Fury.
they choose to go for. Yeah.
Well, either Korg or Nick Fury is
Vision
probably like the
Arcus.
first bands. Oh, Vision Arcus.
Okay, we're not seeing any Vision Arcus.
Okay.
It's unfortunate.
So Arcus
But
is
what
just
else,
generally
boys?
a good band. There's still a
Dude,
lot
those
of
nodes are the
counters
bane
on
of
the board,
everybody's
actually, for
existence
Arcus.
there, man.
So
Enzo, my day's
I would
going
be
well.
okay with leaving him up
Hopefully
and
you're
then
doing well,
rolling
dude.
with somebody like Symbiote Supreme.
I'm glad I'm not the
Sorcerer
only one, Captain
Supreme,
Bay.
Or even
Dr. Doom, yeah.
Doom would just destroy him easily. All right,
This
we
does
got
seem
Vision
like
Arcus
quite
in the
a
next one.
fun game mode,
He's
though.
pretty
I
good, but
like
he's
it as
still
a
little bit harder
concept.
with,
I mean,
that
it would,
stunning and thing. Good pick
like,
there as well.
just for like,
It's
what
really
was it,
hard
messing
to
about your
counterman
friends,
things
man? Not
with
serious
just a
game
generic
mode. Serious game mode, this
Not
one
a
would
lot of people that
suck.
are going to be great in
But-
every matchup. So
Yeah. All right, we got
For a fun little Summoner Showdown
Apocalypse is a good
tournament,
band.
I think
He's
it's
a tough defender.
Yep,
Probably
absolutely.
the
Especially
perfect
with
setup.
those stuns. yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Oh yeah.
But I love they have the ability to just completely screw each other over with strong defender picks.
All right, Ace Fusion is thinking real
Pardon
hard.
me.
Look, I think Ace Fusion's in the point where he's like, man, I've got a real feels bad moment here with that Doc Voodoo
Yep.
versus Human Torch, so he's gonna have to come in. Did I hear Korg? I heard Korg. It is
Yeah.
Korg. Korg is out.
Oh, I thought somebody like passed him a drink there. It was just on his desk.
Stubborn.
Fair play, man. You got to stay hydrated.
I'm gonna ban.
Void Nick Fury's another one. A lot of good characters still on the board here that he can pull in.
Killmonger.
Killmonger.
No, fair play, man. Killmonger's the worst on that
Okay.
node. What
Now
else?
these I can't really tell if they're trying to block off.
I wish,
defenders,
considering
or
I
they're
don't
trying
think
to
this is
block off
actually
attackers
live.
here.
I wish they just kind of like
In their-
sped
in
up
their
this
thinking.
bit
I'm
and were
thinking
like,
these are mostly
they
all
picked
defenders
these
here.
defenders,
Yeah, I think we
and
saw a little bit of the attack.
then maybe did the like screwing them over live as well.
Killmonger is really tough on Stubborn. I totally agree with going that pick there.
But this
Ace's
bit
best
sometimes
bet
drags
right
out a
now
bit.
Is just get rid of one of those hard counter defenders and pick somebody akin to almost like a Namor, where he's going to be pretty good in most matchups, but if you put the wrong defender down, he's going to run totally through it, no problem.
Captain America Infinity War.
Cap Infinity War.
Right, there we go. They got to pick their attackers
Sounds-
now.
That sounds like he went attacker there.
I will take Shield.
Okay, so as soon as we see the attackers,
Alright, well,
I'll
we'll
go
get
for
She-Hulk
She-Hulk
here
there.
as the attacker.
Who really screws over
She-Hulk's a
She-Hulk?
good pick. She-Hulk is great for taking down those big HP pools on those final nodes. We've
Yep.
seen a lot of champions.
Gotta be a
being
skill
picked as
champion,
well.
right?
Totally
Yep.
removes that as an option. Any other unstoppable character
Nick
is going to have
Fury?
a tough time.
And she's got easy access
Nick
to
Fury,
the attack,
right?
Because her
Is
spacing
there another,
actually really great, especially if you've ever watched.
Stealth Spider-Man might be a real pain as well.
Drop his She-Hulk play, especially at last year's New York Comic Con. They gave everybody a show, so big
What do you
shout out
guys
to
think?
him.
Worst defender
it's
for
gonna be
She-Hulk
interesting
to
to see how
fight
this gets
against on
countered.
Stubborn?
Yeah, you know what? Who
that's
would I
not
pick here?
banned.
I think you just pick a generically strong defender that doesn't use unstoppable here. But who would
Yeah.
you?
I don't know. I guess you could play
Ding-
around the
Ding is
Nick
out of the
Fury.
question.
Yep.
You could even pick a void boss here and deny that as an attacker. Although Husky is the attacker here.
You could do that. You can also
Invisible
give him a really
Woman,
hard
not a
time
bad
with,
shout for final
with
boss.
MODOK.
Modok's a good pick here. Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm gonna choose Nick Fury.
Nick Fury is a good pick. That's a tough defender to deal with.
Nick.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Weapon X. Can you
Magneto. Right.
Magneto.
Magneto.
Oh, I did go for
Nice.
Nick Fury. Good choice, man.
That
Okay,
takes
Magneto.
a
Who
lot
screws
of those
Magneto
tough
over on
defenders we've
defense?
got left here.
Yep.
Dragon
and
Man, Hulkbuster,
Yep.
off the board.
Safe heavy attacks also. You know what might be an off-kilter choice here is Rhino.
Juggernaut.
Yeah. Juggernaut.
Juggernaut. Okay.
Does Juggernaut have the metal tag?
You know what? That actually might not be too bad because he's going to put those staggers on him and he's not going to be able to gain the prowess.
Yeah. All right, now
Let's see how
we
this
have
shakes
the
up, man.
Second round coming up here.
I'm a
and
bit
it's
curious
Ace
how these ones are
Fusion's
gonna go.
fight here with She-Hulk going up against a Nick Fury. So I hope
I
he
totally
feels
feel
a
if
little
Juggernaut's
bit
metal
better
or not.
about
I don't
this one
think
than
he's
he
got
did
the
about
metal
previous.
tag, but he is
Do I have that
metal.
right, Ace?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not
Although
too
Nick
sure.
Fury is
Havoc,
a tough
Havoc would have been a
weapon
good
to pay
shout,
attention
or
to.
Torch.
I
Yeah,
actually enjoy
I don't. I'm
fighting
not
Nick
too
Fury.
sure if like Torch was used in the
be
first
interesting.
round that he can't be used again.
That's not a sentiment I hear very often. So I'm interested to see what this
Yeah.
fight looks like.
Yeah, I think even Brock.
Ah,
himself
yeah,
doesn't-
fair play.
doesn't
Okay,
like
cool.
fighting Nick there.
Yep, and that's saying
Right.
something. All right,
Let's get
let's
into
see how you do.
the matches soon, boys.
I say anybody who says they love fighting Nick Fury has a little secret about being able to dex that SP1. I want to see that. That is not an easy thing.
But
Oh,
let's see
dude,
if
MSD.
Nick
I think
Fury-
MSD's in chat. He knows you know how to
Then he also has
consistently
to deal
evade
with
Nick's
the
special
unblockable
one.
as well, and it's not
I've done
the
it
first
a
hit
couple of
unblockable,
times
it's all
by
unblockable.
pure.
Yeah.
I had to unleash
Every
12%
hit
of
of
my
those special
power. It's a
ones.
tough job. Oh my god.
Oh, that
Got
is not.
parried
what-
there.
Oh, the health is all the way down to it. The last 15% there. I hope
Oh
we can have a
no!
great showing
Oh
here.
god, dude, that
Oh,
intercept was
damn it.
ballsy,
As much
man.
damage
I've
as
gotta
possible.
respect him for that play, though. That
He's got him at the special two.
that was the ballsiest intercept I've ever seen.
Oh, nice.
But
Very
he had no
lucky
choice. He
he
would either go for that or get
Yeah, absolutely.
clamped by a special
Yep.
one.
That's,
Gotta be
so
landing
that's
these-
But now
strat
it's
matching
just,
right there, on Front Street,
gosh,
knowing
he's just
when
not
the
gonna be able
last
to
hit
get-
of a combo is and being able to take advantage and
Get
counter.
that stubborn
That's
node
such
off.
an underrated
He's got
thing
no
right
elf
there.
to parry with now. So yeah, if he dexes one more time, he just can't do anything.
Bam.
Recovered very well.
Oh
from
my
this
god,
fight.
this
Very
this
aggressive
guy's
back
got
and
he's
forth.
got his stand-up intercepts down to a T. He is going
Block
for
push him up to the special two.
every
Great
opportunity he
work.
can.
That is the way to go. Yep, this is looking really good for him. Oh.
I'm seeing a lot of like
Oh,
familiarity with
options there.
Vace's
Gotta go play
gameplay. That he
aggressive.
probably is a
Stubborn
sick
dominant.
player
Yeah, for sure.
when he's just chilling,
For sure.
but it's the pressure again of doing this on camera. It's a semi-final.
Well,
You know, it's
wow,
quite
wow,
high stress.
wow. What
It's
a
not really a
great fight. It was
situation
a
that you're
tough
used
start
to.
for you at the beginning there.
Unless you
Nick
understand
Fury
being in
took
that
a bunch of hits,
situation, then it's
but
hard
then
to
you
kind of put
pulled
yourself in the
together and you
mindset.
pushed
But
all the way
it's
into
stressful,
the
boys.
end there,
It's
doing
very
an
stressful.
impressive 63%,
But Ace had
left on his
I saw
health, receiving 12
the skill
hits
leaking
and,
through there.
79
And obviously,
seconds on
all
that
three of
fight.
these players,
So,
man, they got some
how are you
sick
feeling
times on the
about that?
bosses.
You have a good feeling about that, or
So,
you wish you did a little better?
doing some
What's it
work.
like?
Definitely wishing a little bit better, but considering how it started, taking those few hits, I pulled it together really well, and from that point, I did really solid.
Yeah, you got really unlucky there with the not getting the medium 2, and he gave you the light 4 for that huge bleed
Yeah,
damage instead.
massive bleed damage from that when I slipped on the block.
Yeah, that was a little
Pardon
rough,
me.
But you did make up for it when you parried that SP2.
So from what I've
which
seen
was
so far,
clutch, that
boys,
actually allowed you to do
Happy
that extra damage towards
McMuffins.
the end there, before you got buried by
I
that
think
SP2.
he's got this in the bag, mate. He's
Yeah,
got
I
this in the
Missed
bag.
that, I would have died.
If they're making them play another round, maybe Ace is gonna have some sick comeback. Maybe he's gonna be able to compose himself, but poor Happy
All right, we
McMuffins,
have
man,
our
he's a
next
force
fight
of
coming
nature to
here
go
with
up
Husky
against.
Nash. He's taking Magneto up against Juggernaut. With
I'm very excited to see
Stubborn.
more of
How you
Happy
feeling about
McMuffins.
that?
I was gassed at his
Not too
takedowns,
good.
man. He did so well.
Tried that fight a couple times, and it's It's gonna be real difficult. That was a really good counter pick for Magneto. So we'll see what I can do.
All right, well, you've got a little bit of unstoppable versus unstoppable. Let's see which one prevails. We'll be watching from afar, and then we'll come back and check you in just a bit.
Right, Husky's
Yeah, that's
Husky's
gonna
got to
be
do
rough,
better here, man.
I think Ace might actually take it on this one.
Yeah.
Husky hasn't had a lot of luck baiting out heavies and returning heavies, and Juggernaut doesn't have an overly imposing forward-moving heavy attacks.
Yeah.
Unless you get that slide, but if you get the slide, you're getting it in the face. So
Yeah. Yeah, he's a hard one to deal with. Whenever I'm going through Realm of Legends and grinding that, I always quit out on that Juggernaut.
Yeah, Juggernaut's
Fight
so
here, though,
annoying on this
so
combo, man. If he can
Juggernaut,
get like
he's got
one
the
special
stubborn
3
arm
though,
as
I think
well.
he's got it in the bag.
he's got stubborn on him right now. I
This
think
man
he
just needs to
doesn't take
chill,
advantage
relax.
of using that heavy attack. He does
Get
have the
any
protection
opportunity
of
that he
his,
can.
his ability. And
And then he'll be in a pretty good spot.
oh man, it's gonna be tough, man. He's dealing with a
Yeah.
lot there. Yeah, he went for the heavy there, didn't land it. He's taking a lot of damage. This is gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah. So he's gonna try and get to that special 3, but it's just without the prowess on Magneto, it's gonna be really hard to do much of anything.
Yeah,
I feel like really he might just
John
wanna
does have a
put
point,
more
man.
into charging the heavy there,
Unless he's
and
got some
using
big
the
prowess.
unstoppable on Magneto.
Yep,
It's not going to be too much.
Gets
I
the special 3
agree.
though.
I agree. He gets it there, but that's not.
I've
gonna
got
do
the
much
percentage
for him. I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Ace ended
He
on.
didn't get any bleed. He didn't have any prowess at all. I think
Unlucky
he's
on the
better off just
bleed.
doing hard damage with, his SP2 or SP3. Just
Oh,
to
actually,
get some
no. The bleeds are based off
damage
prowess, right? Yeah, so not
and
unlucky.
mitigate and try to beat that 63%. Because right now he's at he's in the 70s. He's down.
I think
to
he's just playing it
71.
safe and not going for anything out of
yeah.
his comfort zone.
SP1
Makes
all the way, dude.
sense.
So I would agree with you if he wasn't running max recoil. Right. That's
maybe if he did it
15%
earlier.
there. Yeah.
The SP2 is going to be pretty damaging with that recoil on there.
Yeah,
go
that'd
for
be
one
huge.
last-
Yeah, if he threw the special
Yeah,
2,
man,
he
go
was
for
definitely
one last
dead there.
biggie right here.
Get a bit
Yeah,
more.
Oh, he got
Oh,
parried.
he
Dude.
That's tough.
Oh my god.
I didn't see
Oh
that. See the
man.
final
If he had
percentage
thrown that special 2
was-
there,
that's gotta be close there.
he would have won that
there? Real
round.
close.
That's got to be close.
Like next level, real close.
Yeah. Oof.
Damn, bro. Damn.
One thing I was thinking of is
Yeah,
the,
Ace.
the unstoppable on Magneto's heavy. Did you
Ace
think about
sent that
trying to
Nick
get
Fury,
that
man. He got him
once or twice in there?
63%, I believe.
I
So he
wanted
won
to
that.
do
So I think
it,
there's one more
but I
round for
want
these
to
two
cap it at
Titans to
X2,
play.
Because after I launched that special 3, he's gonna get power from it.
Yeah.
But I was only gonna do it if I was. trapped in the corner.
Yeah, I'm not playing, boys. We just chilling, man.
'Cause sometimes if
We're watching this on the
I hold
official
just
Marvel
too
channel.
long, I can get punished with like an L1.
Yeah,
I
Ace
think he
Ace
got
did well, man. Those
a good
those
amount of heavy base
kamikaze
there, so
plays that
he,
we saw
wasn't
from
just
that
throwing
boy.
specials at you all the
Gosh,
time.
he just about clutched in that one, man.
How do you feel about?
I mean, those
the
two
lack
stand-up
of,
intercepts he
use
did
of your
definitely
other
earn my
specials,
respect.
With that recoil really holding you down, some of the things we're commenting about was how you could maybe push yourself forward with a little bit of bleed damage, having that happen.
Juggernaut
while you were
Beyond,
beating
God
out
Tier
those heavies,
confirmed.
letting that do some work for you.
Yeah, I think considering they were
Yeah,
going
I mean,
against
that's, as soon as I chose to run suicides,
what was that?
kind of,
Stunamine boss. You've
embedded
got to
in
be
my
like a
strategy,
top tier Magneto player to take Magneto against like a Final Alliance war boss, you know? You need to be confident charging those heavies, heavy countering.
And kind of just save my special 3 as maybe get a jail free card. I get trapped in the corner.
So
or
yeah.
something like that.
Magneto's a tough one to play really, really well.
Well, it
Like,
got you-
especially in he's not too bad to play in normal matchups. He does take a little bit of practice getting used to, but Stun Immune is like a whole nother level to having that familiarity
So
with
I feel
Magneto
like
and what you can and can't get away with.
Husky's still got a
So this is the Protect node.
strong
I don't know
draft
what this
here.
node does. I don't think I've ever seen it,
Yes.
man.
Yes, he does.
So this one-
is Husky's.
If the
Husky's
attacker is
killing it, man.
size large or
Husky
XL and they
is
knock down the defender,
absolutely
all
killing it.
stacks of protection
Husky's
from the
definitely putting a
defense tactics are
masterclass on
removed.
drafting and
So
planning
when
here.
the attacker deals,
Again,
oh, I
he's
didn't see the rest of the
consistently kept
node.
it this entire series, as well as the last series.
Oh.
every character he's picked is safe for Liquid
Oh,
Courage
gosh.
and Double Edge. Magneto, great with those masteries.
Get rid of
Yeah,
Mist.
the format's cool, man. I do
I feel
like the
like that
format.
can
I
give
just
it a
wish they
huge
did this
edge.
middle bit a little bit
Yep.
quicker. If it is all
double
pre-recorded,
edge.
because it can drag on a little bit when they're thinking about who
You
to
can't even
select.
plan it. You can't even plan it like
I think a
that.
more concise recap would have been
Sinister,
slightly better.
Dragon Man.
But hey,
Good pick.
Okay.
That Dragon
Yeah.
Man.
happy Thanksgiving. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Get him
Hopefully
out
you
of
have a good
Tough
Thanksgiving
defender
weekend.
there.
Yeah, I think, you know,
So-
this is their first time like properly doing something
Ace is
like
gonna
this, so there's going to be a lot
I
of
think he's
stuff in
gonna have
them
a hard
to
time getting
learn
into this round 3.
from
But you know
this.
what? If he's just the beast of
But
a
again,
player,
it's
he can just
all
brute
like
force his
flown
way
together
through these
really, really
fights, and it's
well
totally possible.
for the very first one that they've done.
Yep.
Yep.
Totally
Yep,
agree with the Airwalker.
So fair play, man.
Tough defender to
I
deal
think
with.
Dave
there.
and John are doing a fantastic
I'm on
job.
that.
They're quite a good commentary duo.
So a lot of those tier 1
Best
defenders
advice:
are up
don't
now.
get hit. Oh my gosh, man!
I mean,
Professional gamer advice
thing
there.
is
One
yeah,
eye in the competition.
that's a
I'm not
big
good
ban
enough.
for me.
I
Thing is,
didn't really
in
yeah
She-Hulk
try
too.
hard on the qualifiers.
So-
Did they ban thing
But
already?
yeah,
No, the
I
thing is
look.
still
If I
available.
was against
She-Hulk
Happy
is out there.
McMuffins, bro, I'd just be
So,
getting clapped.
there's not a lot of
I
good
know where that
people
quick
to deal
fire
with
button
Thing
is,
as an
and
attacker
I
anymore that
wouldn't be
you could
afraid
really
to press
pick
it.
generically. I wouldn't want to pick Stealth Suit Spider-Man.
So yeah,
just in each
I'm
generic
like
fight.
I'm an
So
okay
Thing is a
player,
really
but
powerful pick right now.
I make plenty of mistakes,
That's a
man.
good
Get him out of
point.
there. I'm wondering if
One thing that we don't have here is we don't know what they're planning for.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of dead air on this.
100%.
Could
Yep.
be planning for just trying to set
No,
themselves
definitely, the
up
fights are
for a
not
really good
easy by
attacker,
any
or just going
standards.
for a Hail Mary or just
They're
trying to take down
purposely
the
rigged
opponent.
to screw the attacker over as much as possible. But they also test the
There's this thing.
knowledge of overall defenders and interactions, and also the knowledge of
Last
like
band
playing the
of
character that you're playing and its ability to
So we got
maybe play a little bit differently to
Get rid
overcome
of the
stuff.
champion.
Champion.
I think my
Champion's a
favorite
good
one
pick.
was when
We
Ace
still have-
chose Doctor
you know who's
Voodoo,
still on
and
the
then
board? Warlock
Husky
has still
chose
been
Torch as the
untouched this
defender.
entire draft.
And
He
Ace
has
just
been.
he got sent to
What
the
a
Shadow
shame.
Realm
You know
incredibly
what else?
quickly.
My account hasn't touched Warlock either. So
I'm chilling with my rank 3 Warlock over here. He's,
Husky
trucking
seems
it
to
in
have
Warframe
quite
mode.
extensive knowledge.
Okay,
I've really
yeah,
picked this up. He's got some pretty good knowledge of a lot of interactions and champions.
He could be planning to save the Warlock to use himself as well.
Doctor Doom.
But I think it's just the whole live thing that's that
pick.
might be getting to him a little bit. Or the whole you know, being
I'll
recorded and
choose
playing
Hyperion.
and all that
Yeah,
stuff to do on
Hyperion.
camera.
Interesting choice.
Okay, so he's gone for Hyperion as the
there's a lot of
attacker,
options.
defender.
That
Who's
Sim
God, he's
Supreme
annoying.
here.
yeah,
Sim
yeah.
Supreme.
Okay, all right.
It's a good shout.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the Sim Supreme.
Oh,
Show
the
me.
Sim
Why
Supreme.
annoying?
What's the
Mephisto.
goal here? There's a lot of
Mephisto's
good options here. Sim
quite I guess you
Supreme,
can play around
players out of the
Mephisto to
money.
a certain
Ma-
extent.
Ma could even be
Sim
pretty
Supreme's
good
pretty
here.
good.
Yo, Doctor Strange could be good here too.
Yeah.
I do like the
and
shouts
Sorcerer
more.
Supreme.
That's a good one from John.
A lot of really good options. Even Mephisto.
I think Mephisto would suck to fight. You can still get around it to a certain extent though.
Actually.
But
That's
you're
gonna
gonna
be
take
tough because
quite substantial.
Yeah,
he's
You
gonna
shut
be.
some
You don't have
down.
any way to deal with his healing. The only way you
Yep.
could deal with his
Maybe
healing
just-
is by stacking the Incinerate, which you obviously
maybe
don't
just
want to be doing
magic.
on
Would
Mephisto.
magic be good here?
There's
And
a lot of good options here.
yeah, well, he's not gonna be able to stack Incinerate anyway on Mephisto.
Yeah,
I've never seen this defender node in action, so I don't know how this one works.
it's a good pick.
Yeah,
It's a
there
good
it is.
pick.
Mephisto, fair play.
Interesting. I think. That's
Okay,
the,
who is Ace
the
going to pick
closest
as
thing
his
to a blunder
attacker?
we've seen from Husky so far. I
And
think
how
Hyperion's a
badly is
really
Husky going to
aggressive
screw
pick
him
there.
over?
Yeah,
Let's find out.
yeah, he's gonna have to play that really smart, especially with no
Bit curious.
parry to rely on. You can't build up the Furies as much, and you can't
Yeah.
really rely on the SP1 for that dot damage. He's gonna have to build SP2s and SP3s only. And he's gonna
Worst
have to
case
deal with the
scenario,
final
he can
phase
just
of
kind of chill with
Mephisto.
Hyperion and like chuck in the
Retaining
special
health.
threes. Power goes
And
up
it's
quite
gonna-
quick.
It's going to be
That's tough.
really rough for him to build those specials too when he starts off with that Soul Imprisonment. That's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be a
you do have
long
Soul
time
Imprisonment.
before he
That's a
really
very
starts gaining
good
power.
point.
Yeah.
That's going to be a really hard fight.
All right. I'm waiting. All right, Ace Fusion.
Yeah,
drop the
Husky gonna need to
hammer,
play
my man.
crazy, man. He might
The
actually need to
attacker-
sacrifice a little bit of his health at the start just to kind of
Well,
gain
actually, the
distance and
attacker
control. But maybe
could
if you can
be
get into
Sorcerer
it,
Supreme.
might
Yeah.
be alright.
You have
Warlock.
easy access to. You went Warlock.
It's a good pick.
Yep, it's actually an excellent.
Magneto?
pick.
Can you
He's
just
got
pick
great
Magneto
reach.
as a
He's
defender?
a great stun immune fighter.
Can he,
can
or
sidestep
is the
super
fact
easy,
that he's
longest
used Magneto as an
reaching
attacker,
light
does that
attack
rule
in the
him out as a
game next to that
defender?
Ock.
It might
Good
do,
stuff.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
Magneto would be the
Strong
first
character.
choice.
Yeah,
Well, you
I'm
could maybe
honestly
use.
shocked that Husky didn't go for the Warlock himself.
But do you really want that much power control in a stun immune fight? Because building power and power management is so important
Yeah.
in getting your openings. So you don't want to diminish your openings.
Who screws
Man,
over
I think I
Warlock,
would've gone
guys?
Sorcerer
Who's your
Supreme,
worst? If you're playing Warlock, who's the worst champion
as
to
you have
fight?
easy access to intercepts with special.
It's not banned
You
already
can
on
rotate
screen.
Around, you can rotate your attacks around your Fury, get those armor breaks. Get it in the bin. But
I don't know
all
why
right,
he
we'll see.
banned
We'll
Mr.
see how
Sinister
it
if he was
works
going
out.
for Warlock.
All right, Husky Nash has a chance here to pick it up. Who would you choose here?
Right.
Symbiote Supreme again, still on the table. Warlock does have some power control.
Some power control, and the only thing you can really
Dark
nullify off
Hole
of it
could
is
be
that armor
annoying.
break comes up every 14 seconds.
I think.
I'm gonna go with.
Yeah, okay, can't use mags anymore.
Annihilus.
Champ Pool is global.
Ooh,
no, fair
that's a good
play.
pick.
Annihilus.
has got
Okay,
the
that's
armor break in
that
his
is.
kit.
He does.
Yeah, Warlock's not
That's
gonna
it.
have a reliable way to get rid of the rod. That's
It's not a bad
Good
shout,
pick
man.
there.
Not a bad shout. Warlock
gonna
can
be
still
your
do it
strategy
though.
going into
Like
the
it's
fight
if he gets into the match and plays
I'm
well,
leaning heavily on
used to losing a lot of damage output.
and that's the majority of
I'd
it.
say that
I'm
Warlock. I'd probably
gonna
rather
beat
do
out
the
as many
Warlock with
L1s as
Annihilus,
possible,
I
try to
think,
not have that aura up too much.
than the Hyperion with
The rest of the
Mephisto.
fight, you're just
But they're both
getting
bad
power gain,
fights.
get the L3,
So yeah,
or
we'll see
trying
what's
to
up, man.
get screen position. So
Yep. You got a little bit of a
Arcus. I think
challenge,
Arcus was
you
banned
being
earlier,
with,
so yeah, I don't
Mephisto
think they could
shutting you
use
down with
Arcus.
soul imprisonment. So it's gonna be interesting how you handle this match. All right, so Husky Nash
Real,
has, quite a challenge.
I think definitely like whenever they select their attackers,
That,
a lot of us
that
just sitting
Ace
here,
had
man,
earlier,
going,
with
how
that
can
huge
we
fight,
screw that
was
attacker
really
over?
rough. However, he will be shut down
A lot of thinking
for a
this
good
evening.
majority of the first part of the fight, about 30 seconds worth with that soul imprisonment. So he's just gonna have to stay away.
I think
try not to
Arcus
proc,
was banned, and that's the reason he wasn't
that
picked.
incinerate, and,
He's banned in a previous round.
hopefully he can make it through the fight there and do that major SP3 damage.
yeah. That's gonna be the key here. Is
I think he's
playing this fight fairly slow and just getting hits in where he can.
nice. It's a good start.
The soul
Strong
imprisonment
start.
is just over halfway through here. Once that takes over, he'll be able to get those power gains on
Yeah, he's
Hyperion again.
managed the
and he'll
distance
be able to
perfectly
start
here.
racing to that special
Oh,
sprint
he's
for a
actually
big
going
hit.
for it, mate.
Yep, and looks like he's going to be going for a bait. Yep, bait the heavy and return.
He's
with
doing
the-
this is actually quite a cheeky but effective play. He's going in for a single hit so that he doesn't take any aura damage and then quickly dashing out.
Well.
He might just go for only a few hits there. Ooh, gets clipped
Ooh,
there.
okay.
Lucky that Mephisto doesn't have an aura, or that would be a special 2 right about now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, probably gonna try and bait another special 1 here. Ooh, gets clipped by it.
That's a lot
Oh,
of
just-
incinerate
yeah,
damage.
you
She
got
goes
That
right into
is
the
a
SP3.
little bit
He's
rough.
got to mitigate that
A
damage.
little bit rough.
Yeah, not only that, that's another soul imprisonment that he's gonna get hit with there.
Yeah, that strategy looks like it's shut down here for a little while.
Oh no no!
Oh, it doesn't actually have the soul imprisonment. Maybe it didn't-
Man
maybe it
got
didn't get
blessed
the
there,
last
bro.
hit, yeah, maybe it didn't get
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I think his strategy here is rather than going for those heavies, Mephisto here does have Mystic Dispersion.
Whoa.
He took a few hits there. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a rough match.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a tough fight. Let's see how Husky Nash feels about that. What's up, man? What's up? You had a plan going on in there. It looks like your plan was to bait out some heavies, return.
He
with
did
some
well at the
heavies,
start, man.
Rock out with the SP3. Tell me what happened.
Did nicely controlling the distance, and then
I got clipped a
didn't
couple times.
quite go to plan.
Which, kind of threw me off, and yeah, I mean, it was definitely not my best. But yeah, I was trying to maintain enough real estate so I could bait out the L1s, and I just got clipped a couple times with the L1, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, his L1's definitely one of those ones you dex a little early and you'll just get clipped by it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes I don't even get to finish my my combos. I just back off early. I'm just like, I'm sacrificing the 5th hit. I'm out. I'm backing off. Yeah, that's a tough one to dex. A lot of clips going on there. How are you feeling about this series? Think you can take the series here?
I don't know. That was such a terrible fight. I know I could have done better.
Did Dave just
Not
asking
a
this
huge
man? Do you think
threshold,
you take the series there?
So I don't know. There's a
Dave,
shot,
that
but
Dave just threw the
Let's
entire
see
salt
how
in this
Ace
man's
Fusion's going
wounds.
to,
Oh
go on
my
this next
god.
fight. So Ace Fusion, you are
I
with
can't believe you
Warlock
just
going
asked
up
him
against
that.
Nihilus on Protect.
Oh my god.
How are you feeling about this fight right here?
It's
Oh
a tough
my
one.
god.
Analysis
Dave is
kind of
trolling,
a
bro.
defender. I've tried
He's
practicing
massive
duels with it,
trolling.
and with Warlock, I'm not sure if it's just the spacing on his decks or not, but the special one kept clipping me. So I'm going to have to be watching out for that and hopefully get in some good damage.
All right. Well, I think Warlock has some of the best reach and the best dash in the game, in my opinion. I think you can do better than you think, and that reach is real good. I'm interested to see what you do with him. John, what do you think?
Yeah, I think intercepting is going to be a really big key here. You don't want to be blocking
We
too
saw
much,
a glimpse at what Ace can
gotta be careful
do
of those dashbacks against
once he feels a bit
Nihilus,
more
so
comfortable with
I think,
intercepting.
it's
So
definitely a
if he
possible thing,
can
but it's gonna be a
just
really
kind of
tough
like
matchup.
stay calm,
All right. Well,
start
good
digging
luck.
into that off
This
the
is
bat,
round
then
3.
this
One
man
of you
could
is moving
have a
on
pretty solid
with the
comeback here.
series. Let's see.
So it's
He's
gonna
not
be
got too
interesting
much to
see how
beat.
he
needs to
plays
get
against him. It's gonna be
15%
really hard
down
to
and then
play
he's
slow
won.
against him.
Really good start, dude. Annihilus immediately
100%. He's
throwing
gonna-
that
he's
heavy
gonna do
attack.
it,
He's
do
the
it
god
Dusimo,
start
man.
there.
You got really lucky there with that additional heavy. Oh, dodges the SP1, goes
Oh,
in.
very,
Nice.
very nice.
Okay,
Very, very
nice. He's going for those
Oh, he got
backdrafts.
sidestepped there, but he was able
Oh,
to
okay.
recover.
So lucky he didn't get
goes in
armor
with the full
broken there,
5-hit
man, or
combo. He's
slowed.
got 7 on the
Come on, he
charges
needs
here,
he needs
but
10%
already
more.
has-
Oh no, he's been parried! Oh!
And he was able to do it.
Oh no! Oh my god!
No, he hesitated there on the SP1
Oh.
and takes the damage to the face.
That's rough.
We have here the end of Series 2.
That was
So
like,
we
I
have
felt the
Happy
pain
McMuffins
there,
with Series
man.
1, Husky Nash with Series 2. So you guys have something pretty exciting going on here. So Happy McMuffins has a chance to just take this completely, or we have to go to our round 3 phase where we take all the series and see who did the best among all 3 with our judges. So definitely something exciting to watch. What do you think, John?
I mean,
The judges, I
I'm
think,
glad
you
it's come
know,
down to the wire like this. It's really tough.
Happy McMuffins is ahead by
Anxious to see how it all pans out.
5 country miles at the moment, man. I'm excited
Fusion versus
for
Happy
Happy McMuffins to make a return.
Ace will be picking first here.
I am
and
ready to be
Happy
entertained,
will be
boys.
fighting first.
I'm ready for it.
Yep.
This man has got it in the
I'd love
bag.
to
He's
see
cool, he's
the
calm,
fight
he's
first.
collected.
I
He's
think
seen
it's
those fights.
Great to go in aggressive
He's thinking,
with it.
maybe I can do a
If you
little bit
have
better.
a really strong first fight, that's going to be really hard to follow up.
Yep, and Happy McMuffins did have that choice to fight first, so he forced Ace Fusion into the pick first.
Come
and
on,
Ace
Happy,
Fusion
let's
goes
go.
with Flo.
Let's just wrap this up, mate.
Now,
I-
the question is, are they going
I think he's
to
probably
pick
going to go
something
for...
different?
He's having a little bit of a think about
Yeah.
it here.
Yeah, totally agree on that point.
I think I will also go.
Picking the
Flo.
same tactic together and going this whole way down can be much easier for you to deal with. You don't really have to worry about if you're kind of
Right, I'm going to
banning
refill my
anything
water
out from
quick,
your
just
further
while they're
picks.
picking
It
defenders.
looks like we are going to
We
get
got
both
Flo.
of the
I'll be
guys
back
going
in a
to the same
second.
one here. So both picking Flo. Really strong tactic. Can't say I disagree. Yeah, it's something you got to keep in mind with this is as soon as a champion is touched on either the ban or the pick as either an attacker or a defender, that's it for that champion for the rest of this entire
Get rid of
series.
Dormammu.
We see the
Yep.
Dormammu ban here from Ace.
Yep, I see that.
I'm gonna ban Mojo.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Mojo is a classic, of course.
Yes. Can't think of any other character I would correlate Flo with more than Mojo. I think
Yeah.
Mojo on that Flo node is one of the hardest fights in the game. There's not a lot of
than
things you
Mordo.
can do about it.
And we've got Ace Fusion coming in here with Mordo.
It's an interesting one. I think it's not a horrible pick. Mordo is annoying to deal with. Stun immune doesn't necessarily make him much worse. But on that flow, he's going to have a ton of power gain. Can be pretty annoying to deal with. Maybe I wouldn't say like a tier 1 defender for flow, but definitely a tough to deal with fight.
I'm gonna ban Human Torch.
Human Torch. I like the Human Torch ban. That is a scary one to deal with, where you can throw that in as a trap if the opponent
I
picks
shall
a
get rid
fairly
of
volatile,
Iron Man
aggressive
Infinity
pick,
War.
or almost any mystic. Then Human Torch will just eat them alive.
And we have Iron Man Infinity War. So it looks like they're kind of going along the lines of champions that are gaining power through ability power rate. Because that definitely can be a pretty tough matchup towards the end there if they are looking to KO the champion. So that is out of there. Happy McMuffins is up with his third ban, and then we'll move right into his attacker pick.
I'm gonna ban Weapon X.
Oh, it goes Weapon X. Okay.
I like it. I think Weapon X, something he's got over other characters too, is most people don't have a lot of experience fighting this guy because he's a trophy champion. He's hard to find the matchup for. You're only ever going to see this guy in war and occasionally a quest here or there. Very, very tough defender that you're not going to have a lot of experience dealing with. So I like that ban. I think it's good.
I agree. All right, so what attacker would you go with?
There we
here?
go.
What attacker?
I think we're back. Perfect time as well. I've
go
seen
with
Happy
Magic.
McMuffins
Magic.
after round
Alright,
1
Magic.
banned Wolverine Weapon
Yeah, I
X. That
think
was
that's a
such a
good
good
pick.
shout on his behalf. Because I think he's probably
If
going
you
to use
are
Void again.
experienced with dealing
Oh no, not
with war
maybe on
bosses,
one of the later ones.
obviously,
He's
you
going for
normally
magic.
use that advanced power boost with magic to get yourself to that special 2 faster to deal with the
Oh, he's banned
the
Torch. That's really
Mojo
good.
boss. But she is probably one of the best attackers to deal with flow. Just going to be completely denying any power gain from the opponent.
Who would
He
probably
pretty much
screw
the
over
entire
Magic
fight,
the
so-
most here on Final
Try Scarlet
Alliance War
Witch.
boss node?
Oh, he went with Scarlet Witch.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, it looks like he's going for that
If-
that random poison.
This
to be able
could-
to
it's a bit of a
do damage and
gamble.
shorten out the fight,
Mm-hmm.
reduce his chances of actually finishing.
If
the
Happy
fight.
McMuffins has Mystic Dispersion
Because
though,
it doesn't matter her.
he gets good tempo
It doesn't
going.
matter what her power meter says.
I guess if there's lots of poison, it also
just on,
mitigates the limbo
receiving
healing
it,
as
so-
well.
Interesting choice. Interesting choice on that.
Yeah, kind of doubles.
I think I
down
probably
on
would've gone
the
for
whole
MODOK
crit mechanic
there.
with flow as well.
Just because MODOK
the
kind of
random
disrupts
power
Magic's
drain
rhythm
can really throw a
and just makes it like really annoying.
throw
But
a
maybe
wrench
not on
in
Flow, maybe on-
Magic's loop.
Actually, even on
as soon as
Flow,
you get power
maybe.
drained with that magic,
What do
you
you guys
will
say?
have a much harder time getting back to that special 2.
Yeah, I
to
was thinking
keep the
MODOK as
power
well.
lock in the
People are
corner.
saying Terax.
I think so. The guillotine is still
interesting
on the
move.
Take
board. The
Voodoo.
guardians
Random
on the
poison is
board.
bad. But Magic, I think without synergy, she doesn't
Voodoo.
have the
Interesting
highest
choice
crit rate. I
again.
think it's fairly mid.
Yeah.
Crit
Not a
rate.
bad pick. A pretty
Especially
strong
with the
character.
absence of human
See, I
torch
know.
too.
Yeah. Now the torches out of their mystics are a lot safer to pick here.
Yeah, for sure.
Dr. Voodoo, who's he going to go
Who we have
for?
on the board, we got
Happy McMuffins is looking deep in thought here, trying to figure out how he's going to counter.
yeah, he's,
Some sort of poisoning
hey, you know what?
champion?
Take the time. You got 2 minutes on the clock.
What
for each
match
of these
sucks for
phases.
Dr.
Use it up.
Voodoo?
No need to rush. You
Havoc?
don't want to.
Havoc's
kinda
really
run
bad,
into that
right?
situation
Oh, no,
of
Dr. Voodoo, no.
Going a little bit
Dr.
too
Voodoo's
quick
really
and
good for
having a bad
Havoc,
pick.
so not Havoc.
So, yeah, take your time and just play with it.
Dr. Voodoo's quite versatile, though, with, like, the power drain. He can't use Torch
Warlock.
as the boss here.
But he goes for the
Warlock.
warlock.
Good call, man. Good call.
That's a solid pick too. And we have our very first round 1 fight with Happy McMuffins and Ace Fusion, with Happy McMuffins taking the driver's seat here, with Magic going up against Scarlet Witch on Flow. How are you feeling about that fight, my man?
I'm interested to see this, boys. We have
I
seen some
think it's gonna
phenomenal
come down
performances
to
from Happy
luck,
McMuffins.
basically, because
But is he a two-pump
stacking
chump,
too many
or
poisons, then
is he
I'm
just a
gonna
consistent
die,
legend?
but
We're about to
it's
find
a doable
out.
fight, but
He's
he's
he's banged out the first
RNG is
two
in my
fights
favor, and I don't trigger too many
perfectly.
poisons.
Near perfectly on one
I
of them.
agree. All right.
The
well,
second
good
one
luck
was
to
pretty
you.
much
We'll be
perfect.
watching in the commenter's booth. See you in a bit.
But I think he's
All
got
right, here
this.
we
If he
go.
can get into an aggressive
he baited
cycle
out
here.
that heavy attack, returning
He can
attack.
also
It
use,
looks like he's trying to keep his hits low. There's a few things going on here. One, he can mitigate some of the damage with Limbo.
Yeah.
It's doing
but
well.
also, hopefully he gets lucky enough not to be powered.
Oh, he got 3 poison! Oh, dude, that's so unlucky!
Yeah, but he got 3 poisons on him.
My
right now.
God,
That's gonna
what
almost
are the
completely
odds,
negate
bro?
his healing. That's gonna be a
This
ton of
man's
damage.
sitting
Luckily,
here
that
like,
coming in clutch
screw this,
there.
man.
Yep.
Ooh.
With another clutch. Well, he got 2 limbos there. He got a clutch intercept right there off of the backdraft.
That was so incredibly fun and interactive. The fact that he's got willpower, though, is just bouncing him back really nicely. As long as he doesn't get massively cucked over by RNG again, should be alright to bounce back. Kind of wants to see some weakness, wants to see some exhaustion.
Stable fighter, consistent fighter, and he's got a knowledge of the game here.
Okay, go on, mate. Smash it, yes. I think he was a little bit... He did miss a stand-up intercept.
Stay away.
Oh.
Do not get
He's a bit thrown off by the 3 stacks of poison decaying his health there. But now he's on the ball, mate.
Okay, successfully done.
Got another stack.
Okay. Oh, and the heal block. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh, it's another poison. Oh, it's another one as well. Oh, dude. To be fair, Scarlet Witch was in the end a pretty decent placement on that. She's definitely a bit fun and interactive. That was a solid try though, man. He did about as well as he could there for the cards that he was dealt, but within that amount of hits to get 6 poison, actually I think it was 7 total.
Yeah, I got
super unlucky,
for
man.
a little while with the poisons, but eventually you're just gonna get poisoned to death. That down.
This man's saying words, but internally he's just thinking, man, screw that Scarlet Witch.
But we did notice that you did take your time, you stayed back, healed off with those debuffs, but then when you got healed,
we got McMuffins up to 3. Oh, dude, we gotta get McMuffins up a bit more, guys. Let's go, 500 subs.
With that, is that just kind of like being in the hot seat and not really taking that into consideration, or
I've put Happy McMuffin's YouTube channel in stream chat, boys.
Yeah, it was.
This guy
tough to gauge,
is
just how bad
the favorite right
were.
now.
Like I didn't know if I was gonna, die in like.
He's
5
definitely
seconds, so
definitely
I
winning
wanted to
today.
get as much
There's
damage as I could,
no chance Ace
it's
comes
tough to
back.
manage all that.
I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm
100%.
wrong.
Yeah, clock watching.
And Ace just whips out some sick beyond god tier skills that have yet to be showcased. Base.
All right. No,
in all fairness, if he did get into a good
a lot of really great strategy in there,
rhythm with
and
Warlock,
it was a joy to watch.
actually, I don't think it's going to work out too well, is it?
All right, fight number 2 for round
defensive
1
ability accuracy reduction, so I think that's going to screw over Voodoo's power drain.
But that's not the score you have to beat. It's 47. Do you think you can do it, taking your Dr. Voodoo up against Warlock?
It'll be a tough fight, but and I had to plan for this with my masteries. Not having willpower, it will be possible to drag it out and do a lot without having to worry too much about that damage from Warlock's signature ability. So if I play well, I don't have to.
One thing that is going to start screwing him over actually a fair bit is the shock.
Intrigued to see how this is
Can't fully avoid all of the shock damage off the SB1.
He's gonna get that.
Stun immune, it's going to be hard to
techno-organic virus on him eventually.
bait out the special 2 consistently.
Special 2 to power drain and power burn. He might have that fail when he's not expecting it because of the lowered offensive ability accuracy there, and it might catch him off guard.
God, look at this man, Kabam John.
He also has to master
Encyclopedia of knowledge.
when he's launching that special attack. I would be going for the power burn personally over the drain because
that was a sick intercept, man. He clutched that one.
Would do if he had access to
okay, he needs to get to win this below 40.
I really like
7%. He's had a strong start, lots of flow, too much. Okay, not
for the most part to bait out the special.
Not too much flow. We're chilling. This man's kind of chilling.
Punish those.
Oh my God! Oh, dude, I bet he saw Jesus there, man. Definitely.
SB1 bait the virus on you. Yeah, so he
can dodge this. Oh, gosh. Where was this Ace fusion in the last round, man? He's definitely playing a lot better than he was, eh?
Oh,
never mind. Just kidding, man. He's doing well. He's doing well. It's a high pressure scenario. Definitely makes any fight 50 times more difficult than it is.
Maybe a little more control over that. Well, I guess we'll find out when we talk with him. Personally, I would be going for damage.
I tell you, if
he's dealing with that power gain at the start, man. which is great. Hopefully he can take
I
advantage.
would, I'd not be
There he
feeling
goes.
too
Now he's
comfortable
doing
right
that
now. He's
extra
getting it
damage.
back on
That's
track.
a ton of extra damage to be dealing with right there, and he's able to
Ooh,
jump in
dude.
and get some more.
He's
okay, now we're getting
dominating
somewhere.
this Warlock now.
Now we are getting somewhere.
there you
Great
go.
job.
Nice, gets a
I think
nice
he's got
heavy
it in the
there.
bag, man. It's going to be very
He's
difficult for
got a
him
good rhythm
to
going on here now.
fail here.
Jumps in, gets more power
Yeah,
burn.
look at that, mate.
Power burn is so clutch right here.
Oh yeah, that's carrying him a lot here, and getting very lucky, not seeing it fail at all right now.
This
He's,
man,
managing his power very well.
Yep, absolutely.
Made another
Yeah,
heavy
this man's
attack here.
doing
Nice.
work.
He's got himself
I think
a
he's,
good rhythm here in the corner now.
oh,
Warlock
what's
not
going to
gaining
happen?
any
If he gets
power.
hit by this.
Oh yeah.
No.
Decides-
Oh my god, no!
A
No!
lot of recovery
Damn it,
on that,
bro.
on that SP1.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That was super close, man.
Very close. Good fight. Good fight from
Yep.
Ace there.
Yep, absolutely. Let's go
Ace,
talk to him.
Ace definitely, you know,
Ace,
he had
Ace,
some moments
Ace,
in that
Ace,
fight where he was
Ace.
bossing it, man.
That was
he
a
was
really
all
good fight,
over
man.
it. But my
win
god, he
is
was this
basically
close.
exactly
He
how I
was
wanted
this
to, really.
close, man.
Actually, better with the MD. I was gaining more power than I was.
Wow.
I've never run MD. I don't even have it unlocked. So
Oh wow.
Interesting, interesting. Yeah, that you had power for days there. Early on, you chose to use power drain over power burn.
He had
what
some
about
sick
strategy on
intercepts, man.
I just missed
Again,
the
I
combo.
think Ace in the
Oh.
when this man's just chilling, he's
we
probably a
kind of thought
beast.
maybe you wanted to keep
Smacking
him around
stuff
a
out.
certain threshold. Or,
It's very easy to
something
sit
like
It
on.
that.
worked in my favor though because it lasts
down
so
on the
long.
couch, boys,
and
sit
I
in
kept
bed,
him
play a
under,
bit of
and
MCAC,
he
you've
used
been
any
on
specials
camera.
for quite a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
incredibly oversized,
we thought
Summoner
that was
Showdown
part of the strategy,
t-shirt.
100% while you were building up the next
Knowing
SP2,
the
but
stakes are so high,
alright,
can
yeah,
be a
we
bit
can- We
daunting.
can go with Miss the Combo.
But fair play, man. I think everybody's putting up the best effort they can
So,
today.
Going into second tactics, I'd expect to go stubborn here.
Is Happy McMuffin's about to take it? He
Protect is
played
pretty
really
good, but
well. He just got
Stubborn
screwed
is
over by
definitely
RNG,
one
man.
you wanna
Start
deal
off the
with.
two, he definitely
Yep.
played.
And we got
I
Happy
think, the best.
McMuffins choosing the tactic
No,
here.
I think Ace had more
I do
opportunities
agree.
to get in, like just
Protect would
crazy
probably be
intercepts,
last.
and he
Oh,
really
Stubborn.
did smash out a few of
Stubborn.
those. So those are
Yeah,
quite
Helmet Stubborn.
impressive at certain
Still a lot
points.
of really powerful defenders on the docket here too. The likes.
But I think
I'll also take
what
Stubborn.
put
Doom
Happy
and
off
Thing
was
and
the amount of
Korg.
salt from all those
Tier 1
poisons,
defenders
man.
still up
I'd
there
be
in
so
a row.
salty. And at the end, he got
Korg is
3
gonna be number
poisons
one, I'm
and he got
guessing
heal blocked, man.
Yeah, stubborn picked again.
Here it comes.
So yeah, it's just massive
Say
rip.
it. Korg, say it. Say it, Happy. You know you want to say it.
Guys, have we done
I
it?
think
Happy
might be
McMuffins to
Doom.
500
I feel like
subs.
Doom- like,
Let's go.
Korg is really annoying. Don't get me
Oh,
wrong. That
426,
Doom
boys.
is a
426.
constant unblockable specials, right? It's
Sub to Muffins
It's
in
hard to get
chat.
back in on him too with the counter, especially with the aura up.
Gonna win
Ban
today
Sasquatch.
and 500
Ooh,
new
Sasquatch,
subscribers.
Sasquatch is a good one. I
For that
completely
Punisher,
forgot about
the
that
5-star
character
Punisher
there.
rank
That's
up.
a great ban. He is a really tough to deal with boss.
Get rid of Nick Fury.
Yep, Nick Fury's another another pain point out there. Knocked out.
Yeah,
Okay, so I was wrong. No Korg, no Doom.
yeah. Ace with the quick ban there. Nick Fury. Yeah, that's just a hard defender to deal with, especially with that stubborn tactic. He is very tough. And when you don't get the agency,
know
of
what
being
Happy
able to pick
McMuffin's,
your attacker into the defender,
What's his other champion?
no guarantee you're gonna have a mutant or anyone
Is
that
it,
deals
do,
with Nick
do they
Fury
only
well,
have like 3
and that is
characters
just
they
a
can pick
bad
from?
time.
So is it going to be like
And
Punisher
Doom.
Yep.
or
Oh, there it
Void
goes.
that he's
There's the
bringing?
Doom pick.
Yep, I can't say I disagree. That's a good pick. Get him out of here.
Doom, ban
Yep.
You do
Sasquatch.
not want to
Fine.
be dealing with that.
Is this where
I
the
don't think
Korg
he's
comes
going
in?
for Void here in mind.
Need the Korg.
I'm saying, yeah.
Hmm.
Who else? Sasquatch. Yeah, Dragon Man still on the board too.
Feels like
Man's
he's
still on the
thinking
board.
about using a Cosmic
So is
Champion, maybe?
so is Ebony Maw.
Yeah, Ma's a good one too.
Yeah.
Opens up the pool of characters you can pick a little bit more. Someone like Corvus.
Oh, I'm
even
interested to
Ghost
find
when
out.
Ma's up. It's pretty impossible to just like
rid
freely
of
pick
Abomination.
those.
Yo, what's up, Hydro? So they got to pick like
Abomination,
3. They're constantly
it.
banning characters as defenders
do
that
like
they,
it. I
they
feel
want to
like that's a
see,
counter
and then
for
they
his,
pick an
for
attacker,
his
and the other one
chosen
picks
attacker.
the worst
Might be-
possible
might be
defender that
yeah.
hasn't been banned for
Yeah,
that
I think
attacker to
A-bomb,
try and screw them over as much.
kinda similar to
So every
Torch,
player has to take
where,
on a
if you have
A
the
very
wrong matchup
unideal
going into
match.
Abomination, if you're pretty much
So yeah,
not
it's been
poison
been
immune,
interesting.
or you're a character that can bleed
Favorite
the
one is still
opponent,
when what was it?
Abomination is
Ace
just gonna eat
picked
you
Doctor
alive.
Voodoo
He's
and
just
then
going
got
to
clapped by
poison you
Human
for your
Torch. Man, that
entire
was such a
life, and
dirty
you just have no
counter pick
chance.
there.
Just like in Labyrinth, when you didn't realize that you needed a poison immune.
Yeah, yeah. You get too far into that path, and it's just game over.
I feel like I'm pretty confident that this Korg ban is going to happen here.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yo,
be,
what's up,
it's
MSD?
gonna be
Hopefully you're
sick.
doing well, man. Nice to see ya.
Korg thing.
This
Thing
this
is
if
another
Happy
one.
McMuffins wins this
Who else?
one, then
Dragon
it's
Man.
all over.
There's still a lot of really
I think I got
powerful
Korg.
defenders on the board right here. Yeah,
Yep,
Korg.
there it is. There it is. I knew it was coming.
It had to be one of these, right? You don't want to let that slide through. That is, if you have the wrong matchup, it's not impossible by any means, but it is also not easy.
Spirit of Arcus.
Vision Arcus.
Arcus, okay, yeah, you got him out of there.
Yeah, I do not enjoy fighting Arcus unless I'm doomed. That's pretty much the way that matchup goes for
Yeah.
me.
It's very
yeah,
true,
dude.
man. Arcus is not fun to
That's-
fight.
he's
I
a
didn't mind
street
fighting
from
Arcus on
anyone
certain nodes of
else.
Venom.
But
But Act
that's
6,
a
gosh,
fact.
Not-
do more.
Not
I'm
easy.
going with
Nothing for most Arcus
Man
matches.
Beardo, Captain Infinity War.
There's a few
Cap
good
I
other
don't
Arcus counters out there, but he's a pain to
Okay.
deal with, man.
Okay, yeah, that is a good pick.
Yeah,
So he's going for
it's
Cap
not a
Infinity
lot of
War.
stuff
Oh,
that
who
can
screws
just
over
shut him
Cap,
down.
man? Cap's quite versatile.
He's just going to be the same character
Fun
as pretty much
interactive
every
damage.
matchup.
Korg's
And
been
a good one at
Especially
that.
for a stun immune. Yep.
Yeah.
And repairing as well, just mitigate that damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like that pick.
Who do you guys
that
pick to
explains
screw
the
over Captain
Abomination
America
pick.
Infinity War?
Well, at least for the
That's
if
not
he was
already
going
been
SP1,
banned.
if he's trying to do a power rotation. He's going to have a lot of bleeds, ends up getting a lot of that sent back to him.
Man thing.
Man thing.
Oh, that's
like it.
good.
I like it.
That's
Man
really
thing,
good.
Bleed immune. So you're not going to be able to use
Actually, I
the SP1
guess-
for damage.
Yep.
You don't get any bonus damage on your crits, so the SP2 not going to do nearly
Yeah,
as
Man
much
Thing's such a
damage.
solid shout there.
And on that
Thing is
study,
as well,
he's
like,
gonna be tough to deal with.
Yep, he's gonna have to
Cap
avoid. He's
can't-
gonna have to avoid the poison, so he's still gonna have
Can
to.
he
play
heavy
careful
counter
on
Man
top of
Thing?
being
Can he
stun
heavy
immune,
counter
and on
Man
top of those
Thing?
things that you explained.
He's unstoppable. I didn't know if that's
a
fire
great
synergy
counter,
though.
that's a great counter pick. He does lose the class advantage.
Also,
there,
eventually he's gonna get poisoned and
but,
stuff.
Still,
Go fix it.
still
Electro.
counter.
Void.
Electro wouldn't have been too bad, to be fair, man. That's
Okay,
not a bad
alright, so he's
shout.
got Void here.
Iceman. The thing is with Iceman, if you got the match under control,
What do you
then
think as a
you just take a chunk of damage at the
defender?
start. I don't know if the attack would be enough to actually just nuke him down, but that's maybe not a bad shout.
For
Nova's
stubborn,
interesting.
But yeah, Havoc,
Yeah, I
to a
don't
certain
disagree with
extent,
Nova.
if you push him to
I
special
think
2, you could play around him,
that's
but
not a bad
considering he's like
choice.
stun
Yeah,
immune,
unfortunately, Wolverine Weapon
a
X
bit difficult
off
to
the
do that.
table
Havoc's
would
not a
have
bad
been
shout
great
either, I
choice
think.
there.
Killmonger, yeah, you guys are right. Nobody's
Cannot
picked
reduce his
Killmonger
healing.
yet. I
You could
think
even just go.
they might have done it in the first round.
Or Mole Man.
Yeah, Mole Man could be good here. Actually, that's a good call. He's just gonna be shrugging off those debuffs
Hmm.
constantly.
Yep. He's never going to be able to pick up the type of damage that he wants unless he does
Yep.
a special 3.
Mole Man's
Yeah.
quite easy to fight though.
But even then, yeah,
so I
it
don't
won't- it
think
won't
he's going to
be-
go for Mole Man.
It won't be that great. Yeah, I'm going with Mole Man.
Yeah, I think that's a good choice. I think Mole Man. You could actually throw the Hulkbuster in there. I guess he'll reverse his healing, so not the greatest, but.
Who to
that's
screw
an
over
interesting one.
Void?
It's just that Void is
Who do you go for?
Incinerate immune, so
Kingpin,
Yeah.
Kingpin would be a bit
that
too
might not
easy, I
work, but
reckon.
Killmonger.
Taskmaster, you
Killmonger,
still
yeah,
like
gaining
get a
power for
good
each
chunk
one
of
of those debuffs.
Taskmaster down.
Killmonger.
Hey, look at that.
I still
Got him.
still feel like
Yeah,
Void
yeah.
can deal with
I
Killmonger
agree, yeah,
though,
Killmonger.
because you can just.
If
Happy's
Happy
got
gets
mad
lucky,
skills. If he's in the zone, then he's
he
just
can
going to
get the
wait
catch
out that
prize early, which
Killmonger
will
and
help
just
him
let the
mitigate how
debuffs do
much
the
power
work.
the Killmonger will gain. But if
So it
he
really
doesn't,
depends how well he
that's
can
gonna be a really
control
tough
the
time until
the
he gets those
match here.
petrifies, because Killmonger's just going to be gaining a ton of power.
See, I
moving on
don't
to
know.
round
Don't know how
two
this match
here.
is going to go. I'm kind of
We've
interested to
got,
see.
Captain America Infinity War versus Man Thing on Stubborn, and that's going to be Ace Fusion going
What's that?
first.
McMuffin's 14
How are
more
you
subs if he
feeling
wins
here,
this,
coming off
boys.
such a close loss there.
Gotta get him 500. He's so
Ready to
close.
just kind of like sweep that off and take out the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, I'll give it my best go for sure, but that's Man-Thing is a rough matchup.
Man's
Going
getting
against
warmed up.
that,
I know,
can't really do
know the
anything
feeling.
like he had with Scarlet Witch.
I
The poisons
think
is
he's.
just gonna get me down.
I love the. He's
Yeah,
kind of
it
giving him a
looks
bit of a
like
taste of his
tough
own
fights on
medicine
both
with the
sides, so
poison
may the
set.
best man win. We'll see you in just a bit.
Happy McMuffins is actually
excited
playing
to see
mind
other
games
kinds
with
of
this
lot of
man.
pressure
He's
on.
all over
Hopefully,
it. This is a
Ace
500 IQ
too
move
nervous with this.
that only an alpha
He's,
Chad would pull.
you know, sitting confident.
He got
hopefully.
clout to poison RNG, and
uh,
now he is
yeah,
dishing
good.
out
I think
some terrible
Kappa W
poison
here, you
RNG.
can nullify the Man-Thing's unstoppable. So you might actually be able to put yourself in the corner and then reply to his heavy with your own, and you should be pretty safe to do so.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for here. I'm actually kind of surprised he's not doing more of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good reparry, man. That was
It
sick.
is a very risky playstyle.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, good
I
dex
think
there,
the
but
first
there is
match,
another
because
buff
it was
for
like
Man-Thing
so
to try
rigged
and, turn
for
into a
Ace,
poison
definitely
here,
threw him a
so
little bit
I think
off.
you'd almost want to, especially against Stubborn, just double parry that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. That's the
100%.
first
Double
poison.
parry it, but then also punish
That's
it.
number one.
It's definitely a
So
punishable.
every single
SB1.
poison is at least 20% of his health, man. He gets 5 of those, it's game over, Desu.
There he goes. He
Oh,
launched
it's
that
25%. It's only,
Let's see if
only,
he's going to do the strategy here.
he's got no willpower as well.
He wants to do
If
that.
he
He's
had
going
willpower,
right
he
for
would definitely take a
SB3,
few more
which is
poisons and
interesting.
make a little bit more
Not taking
headway in this
advantage of
match.
the Fury at all.
Yeah, not using the heavy there. Heavy into an SP3 would have been totally safe there.
He's playing so much better than he was earlier,
I'm
man.
interested that he is
And he's got so
trying
many
to,
stacks for the node.
Time out
So yeah, Ace
the,
is definitely getting into his element, man.
pustules a little bit longer. Whenever
I think he
gains
was
those
just
buffs, he
thrown
goes
earlier
back
by
and
that
plays a
terrible
little safer
first
instead of
match
going right back against
where he had
Man-Thing
to
here.
bring
He could just
Dogs
let
of
those
Voodoo
time
against
out,
Torch.
and then he would be totally safe.
Yep, 100% agree. I mean, he's got a
Ooh,
great
is that
amount
gonna
of
nullify
destructible
Dex?
charges built up
Turn
there.
its
I mean,
poison?
18 of them. He can
Yeah.
get on. He can get onto some pretty great corner play at this point and take this home.
Yeah.
He's
got that
giving a
poison
good
stick
show for the
down.
lads. So
I'm-
yeah, we'll
I'm
appreciate
not
this,
sure
man.
he's really
He's got
thinking
2
about
poisons,
the,
man. One more
the Fury
poison.
aspect of
This
this.
man's dead.
It's
He
kind
might be
of
able to get off another
rough to
SP3
watch
before
it
then, though.
not being used.
It's another thing to note here
Oh, he's
too
got another
is,
pustule on, man.
we know
As
that
soon as
he
that
had to
pops,
fight a
this
warlock
man
in the
drops.
previous round here.
Okay, that's good.
And because of that, he wasn't able to run willpower, which means regularly you're going to be healing off of the poisons that the armor breaks from Man-Thing. But not in the case here, because he does not have willpower. That's going to make those debuffs even more threatening for him here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, it's
man.
game over.
Oof.
That was
He's
pretty
got
much
a
like
pretty-
the same
pretty good
experience.
amount down
Yep.
The
Absolutely.
what is it? Happy
I can't wait to
McMuffins
find
had
out
on
about
the
this,
Scarlet
this
Witch
Fury
last
thing. I'm
time.
so curious to see what he says. All right,
Yeah.
let's go check out.
It's going to
what
be a
Ace Dugan has
tough
to
one
say
for
about
Happy
this fight.
McMuffins versus that
Ace, One question
Killmonger.
we kept asking back there.
He is
was,
really going to need to earn this victory.
The lack of use of heavy attacks. We thought the strategy would be to go in, bait out the heavy, return with your own heavy. To get the
It's a good
Furies
effort though,
and
man. Like
combo
Ace definitely
either
seems a
into
lot
your
more
SP2
comfortable
or
in
your
his ability
SP3
to play on
with that extra
camera.
damage.
Seems like he's
So
settled
we're
into
kinda
it a fair
seeing if
bit.
there was maybe a different
And
strategy
he didn't.
going
I
on
don't
there,
think make any
with why you were
fundamental
avoiding.
big mistakes there,
So the
apart from what
strategy
Dave
on
and
that was with
John were
the,
saying. Where he could have used a
countering
few
the
more
heavy
heavies.
wasn't really working in my tests. The spacing was just, it was too tight and I kept getting hit. So I couldn't reliably get the Furies that way. And because of the no extra damage on crits against Man-Thing, I opted for the special 3 instead of the special 2. I figured it would do more damage that way.
I love how it's just rooms coming in whenever he moves.
Curious, so since Cap can get rid of the unstoppable on Man-Thing's heavy, did you consider at all just pushing yourself into the corner to just dex his heavy and then go back in with your own?
No, I wanted to avoid gaining precision as much as possible because he can convert that to a pustule as well and
Yeah.
get more poison.
Yep, it's a fair strategy. Plus he's got MD on him as well, so he'd be gaining power from that. Yeah.
And every time
Yeah.
he threw a special, it was bad for me. So
Good stuff. And it's always great to see a different strategy from different people, because we always see things from maybe the way that we play or the way that someone else plays. But
I think he
to be
played
able
that
to see
fight
a
really
mix
to the
of
best of his ability. He went with
Yep,
what he was
gives,
comfortable
gives
with.
you
So yeah, I think that was a good good fight for him to end on.
Exactly.
However, it might not be
So
the
up
end.
next here, the second fight of round 2, we have Happy McMuffins taking a Void up against Killmonger with Stubborn.
Let's go,
Sounds
McMuffins.
like a
You've
rough
got this,
time.
bro.
How are you feeling about
We've
that
seen
fight?
champion plays. Bro, you finessed that
doable.
X23
It's
Weapon
definitely
X
not a
Wolverine
good
earlier.
matchup, but
Killmonger.
I think
It's going to be a
it's
pleasant
doable
stroll
if
in the
I play
park for this
just
man.
right, but
He's a
it is
veteran
gonna
of
be a tough
experience.
fight.
He's ready to tackle the
Yeah,
challenge head
sounds like it.
first.
So you've been pretty consistent all the way through, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how you handle this fight.
But again, there's a
49%
lot
health
he's going to
is the
need to
score
do
beat
to
this
get
time.
into this
You feeling
fight,
confident
control
about that?
it, get some good spacing.
Relatively.
It's gonna be
And
debuffs
he
flying.
put up a great attempt on that man thing. I thought the poison would kill him a lot quicker than that. He got some good RNG there. Where was that RNG on my Scarlet Witch fight?
This man knows.
RNG
He
just
did
wasn't
get.
the flavor this
Dude,
time.
we got
So
all the
we'll see if
witnesses
you
here in
have it.
chat, boys. Everybody saw
We'll
that
check you
Scarlet
in
Witch
just a
fight,
bit. Good
100%
luck on your
rigged
fight.
against Happy McMuffins. He got
He's
rocked.
been a
in my
absolutely
opinion.
phenomenal player so far, and yeah, one thing to touch on with this is Killmonger, a tried and true defender that we've seen in the contest for such a very
Dude, he
long
smashed
time.
out 2 parries there
That's
straight
gonna
off the
mean Happy's
bat.
got a lot
Yes,
of
he's getting those
experience in here, so that might play
stacking
to his advantage.
stacking up like crazy.
Absolutely. He's getting those parries into the block right there, so he's got a really good amount
And he's
of
banging out the parries. We love to see it,
experience
boys.
with the
Yeah, he's got
reparry.
so many stacks. That's
and he has a pretty good
gonna
amount of charges built up. He's got 7
time
right here,
over.
so he can
It's
dex
best to
through,
get
he
ahead
can
of
go
them,
right
though.
back in, gets rid of those indestructibles and the indestructibles, launching
Yeah.
those attacks. So
Not only that,
He's
his-
beat
his RNG there,
49%.
he
He's
got
going in
2
quite
petrifies off
fearlessly
the very
here.
first round, meaning that he's going to just completely negate all of that bonus power Void be getting from his debuffs now, which is incredibly lucky and just going to help him a ton in the early part of this fight.
yeah,
He blitzed
is
that
a
first
very,
one, man. That was
very
really, really
catch. He's doing a ton of block damage there, but now he's got Fear of the Void, dropping that in on him. And,
Right, straight into
another
more
power gain.
debuffs there. Mitigated
Yeah.
the damage back
Wow.
by throwing that SP1 early.
Yeah, he got that on top of Fear of the Void. That's a
Nice,
really
he's got so
lucky set
many
of
stacks
RNG.
as well to counter
So,
the stubborn
man,
node.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
This
pretty
guy's
crazy.
so ahead of this
Yeah,
fight.
it's never. There's no games that I've ever played.
Yeah, no, incredibly lucky RNG with
He just needs 20 more
getting 2
percent, man, and
petrifies
he's got
first
this in the
again.
bag.
Well, Fear of the Void's out. That means the willpower.
But Happy
regen,
McMuffins, from what we've seen so
Killmonger
far, is
gaining
he's
here
a god
is
flexer.
inverted
He's going
a
to go for the full
massive
kill.
amount. All the power
Yeah.
gain that Killmonger
Easy,
would be
mate.
getting
Oh,
from
okay, that's a lot of damage back.
From the debuffs getting reversed.
A lot of
Oh,
damage
wow,
back.
Really, really good there.
Be a bit careful not to break that
Let's see
with
if
2
Big
Fear of the
Keith
Void.
starts
There's so
playing the
much
rest of
attack
this fight a little
bonus.
bit slower
Right,
to
he's
not
got
die
it
from
in the
reverberation,
bag.
try to
A
get
little
the
bit
whole
longer. Yeah, there we go. He's on round 2.
He's already got it in the
4.
bag.
So he's going to a third round then,
49%,
because Ace won
49%
the
score to
previous
beat,
one.
And he has taken.
I think Ace won the previous
series
one,
right
right?
here.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And well, the entire series right here. This
anyway.
game. This is just cream right here.
Yeah, his little victory lap here, just show off.
Am I
how
getting
great
crazy?
of a player Happy is here. Gotta commend this guy.
Yeah.
Even dodging that Killmonger heavy in the corner, that is
Nice.
not
That was a solid set, man. He did really, really
Absolutely
well.
not.
Oh,
So
he's
let's
still
see if
going
we
for a
can
little
get
bit.
1% here. This
Maybe
is
he's
always
just
a
gonna-
great amount of play here. I
He's
think
just
gonna
gonna,
go
like,
for
play in the
play. He's
corner.
got more than enough charges to finish this out with 1%.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Is this-
Assassin's range now.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
in
is he gonna do
Assassin's
it?
range.
If he
Is
does it,
actually
mate.
going to do this?
So he's not going to be able to hit him anymore. He's got to just
Yeah.
rely solely on those debuffs.
Yep.
It's going to be up to Killmonger playing.
Oh,
Those
damn.
are
He got the
yeah.
Fair play,
reverberation.
man.
Yeah, he went for the corner play there. If he was able to push him to SP2,
That
I
was
think he
sick.
would've,
That was
really
sick.
gotten it down
The
there, but
boy,
that's
the
some
man,
impressive
he lives
play.
up to the
That
hype.
was a really good fight.
It's a fat old
Yeah, let's
Killmonger
go
as
check him
well.
out.
With 300,000
Hey,
hit
the
points.
RNG came back for you in that one. You got
Yeah,
2
man.
petrifies on the very first round. Yeah.
And then
That was-
another set of petrifies.
Whew.
Dude, who does that happen to? This is just like the.
Oh,
opposite
yeah.
of,
Guys, you're right.
of
You're
Panda Man
right.
Pete's fight, man. He just.
Oh, yes, he
That is
flipped.
great RNG.
Oh,
How are you feeling about that fight? I mean, it looks
100%.
like
There's
you
been so
mastered
much
it,
time
from
while
top
they
to
select
bottom, got,
champions.
really lucky
I
on
just
the
sometimes, like,
RNG,
lose the
took
flow of
advantage
it.
kept
Yeah,
the
I'm
healing
just
in
an
check,
idiot,
kept
guys.
the power gain in check, and really just took command of the fight here.
But
So,
fair
how
play,
are you
man.
feeling about
Happy
this?
McMuffins.
I feel pretty good.
I think out of the three strong winner, AP Wave says stock in Happy McMuffins is rising right now.
Just how much reverberation damage I was taking. I was trying to take.
We've got his
some to
YouTube
get
channel as well
coverage
in
on
the
these
chat. If you want to
extra
sub to
damage, but
McMuffins, The man is very
Took
close
a little bit too
to
much and
500
ended up
subscribers.
finding there.
We're gonna make it
Yeah.
happen, lads.
But
When we found his
With
channel
that-
earlier tonight,
yeah,
he had
with that,
50
you
subscribers.
take it
He's got
serious.
496 now. Let's go.
Feel pretty good. It
4 more,
worked out pretty
man.
well.
Let's make
He,
this
he
this
did a
dream that
great
he probably
job
doesn't
in
have
his
come
fights,
true.
though.
We can
Like,
do
his
it, boys.
fights were pretty tough, and
MSD
almost
looking
had
at
him on
Envy,
that
bro.
first
That's
one. He
worthy opponent right
did
there.
really well.
Not only did you take Series 3, you also took Series 1, which means that you've taken 2 out of the 3 series, which means that you have dominated this entire series for the Americas. You're moving on to the finals. My man, let me see how you're feeling about that. I gotta see how you're feeling about that. It's he's got like the poker face going on there. You're just like, nah, I'm cool, man, I'm cool. Or are you feeling like,
Guys,
I'm jumping
Happy
inside?
McMuffin's
Like,
finally
what's going on in
smiled,
the head of
bro.
yours,
It
man?
took the whole stream.
I'm
We've been
feeling
here for
great.
2
I
hours.
feel like, you know, I've got a decent chance to win it all now. I can get into the finals and, you know, try to bring home that trophy to the Americas. But yeah, that
Yeah.
was
yeah, really great work.
Definitely a great skill show, man. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people have a lot to learn off of watching how you played through. We had a lot of really great things going on throughout the entire series. We had some really great picks and bans, a lot of really great strategy, some crushing fights, and some great victories.
I'd love to watch
And,
Happy
you, my
McMuffin's
man, have taken
Alliance
it
War
home
videos.
here.
If
So,
you're
I would
listening
be,
to the
I'd be
stream by any
feeling pretty
chance,
solid
start
right
start
now.
uploading
Take a
Alliance
little
War
bit of a
gameplay.
victory lap out there.
I think we could all learn lots
some
and
cool
lots
killer over
from
I
some
gotta
of the
say, gotta
sick
commend
skills
you.
that we've seen on display
Absolutely
today.
phenomenal play. Everybody play really, really well through all of this. But yeah, Happy, absolutely insane play, man. Really, really skilled player. You'd walk away feeling real good about this one.
thank you.
Yep.
All right, so champions of the Americas, we have Happy McMuffins, Husky Nash, and Ace Fusion. You guys did phenomenally well in this entire matchup. This was not an easy thing. You guys were up against some pretty crazy odds, and you beat everyone else out just to be
We
here.
did it, boys.
And,
600
Happy McMuffins,
subs.
happens
Legends,
to take
man.
the golden spot here. How are you guys all feeling about how
Guys,
you did
can we do
as a
it?
whole?
Happy McMuffins, 1K. Is it possible? Can we rally that hard,
I
chat?
thought Happy did
Come on,
an amazing
guys.
job. Like,
We can
in
do it.
all
This
his
man.
fights,
Apparently,
he was
guys,
really
I heard if we get
calm. He had,
1K subs, we've
displayed
got one
amazing
smile in
skill.
2
It
hours.
was, well
You know,
deserved. So
he
I'm
might be
real
happy.
happy,
We
for
might get a
Happy,
second
and,
smile, bro.
I think he's
Oh,
gonna
that's-
represent our region very well.
That was it. It's like he knew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
This
That's
man,
pretty
the
awesome
grin
of
on
you.
this man's
Ace
face when he
Fusion,
takes home that
relax.
final trophy, man,
the
he's
same
gonna be
sentiment.
laughing.
I mean, he played exceptionally well. I mean, he's.
Let's
definitely,
go.
a
We
great
can do
person
it,
to have
boys.
go forward
Enable
at
us.
this
You
point
know
to,
the drill,
represent
man.
The Americas. He clearly demonstrated
Let's make him
the
ecstatic,
best
McMuffin.
skill
Let's
out
go.
of all the
Sub right
fights,
now.
and,
Come on,
he's-
lads. We can do it.
He is the champion.
Some people in
of, the
ghosting,
semifinals.
back, chilling.
All right.
You
Well,
might see
I
the
am
best
happy.
Alliance War content of your
to hear
life on
that.
this channel.
Happy McMuffins. You knew that was coming. I've been doing this the entire time. Just got to throw that out there. We all do know that you are happy, but yeah, you totally earned this, and we're excited to see what happens when we take this on the global level, and you're up against the best of the best in their regions to see who takes home that final trophy.
Let's do it. Bring it on.
That's what I was looking for at the beginning. Yes, bring it on. I'm so excited.
Yeah, now that I won, I can be confident. But you know, I had some tough fights there. I didn't know.
This man's
it
chill,
would
man.
work
He's
out
not getting
that way.
ahead of himself. He's like, yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you, and thank you all for participating in the semifinals for the Americas Summoner Showdown. Have a good night. Well, there you have it. What a display of skill and sportsmanship from the Americas region. Happy McMuffins emerges the winner and will advance on to the finals, where he faces the finalists of the Europe and Russia region and Asia and Oceania region. So, I hope you're excited. I am. We're gonna have something pretty amazing to watch. So, from Kabam John and myself, Dorky Diggity Dave, thanks for tuning in to the Summoner Showdown semifinals. Make sure to tune in next week where we find out who the next finalist will be. So, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all in the contest.
Well, there we go. That's week 1, man. That was definitely very interesting to watch. There were highs, lows. We've had our moments this evening. But if you did enjoy today's live stream, please do smash that like button. Again, mad love to Kabam for doing this official thing with Dave and Kabam John. It's really cool to see them like hosting big tournaments for the community. And yeah, I'm very interested to see like from the other regions who is gonna rise to take on Happy McMuffins. I mean, he's showed a level of prowess there, a level of confidence and control over the fight. So I'm very curious. I think the final, man, if we can get like somebody at the level of Happy McMuffins from every single region, the final is going to be so good and it's going to be so much fun to watch. So yeah, I'm tremendously excited for that. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. But aside from that, thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.